Hello, everyone, and welcome to this afternoon session of Pause for a Moment, DD, because you have two games today. Azure Adventurers Guild at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is Legends of the First. But welcome to our Sunday afternoon game of Azure Adventurers. It is a pleasure and a privilege, as always, to be playing today. There are some announcements to get out of the way because next week there is not going to be a Saturday game and there is not going to be a Sunday evening game. I am taking my son, my wife and I are taking our son to his very first Renaissance fair. So we are going to be doing that. And
those are fun.
Those are nice.
It is a good batch of fun. So we're gonna be heading up that way. I can guarantee you we are going to have content Wednesday night and Thursday night. We may have a game for Azure Adventures one of those nights, but we will see by interest in the community and who can actually make that evening work out for them. So we'll see what happens there. Other than that, we'll probably play some games, talk some D&D, talk the state of D&D, because there have been a lot of changes over the last few years since 5th edition has come out. And I guess we'll talk a few spells, because we recently had some confusion about some spells pop up that I think, you know what, it might be good to readdress kind of those concerns. I think those are always fun to kind of touch on. That's it for major announcements. We will have Crimson Skies normally on Tuesday. We'll have Crimson Skies normally on Tuesday. But I am going to do my best to make sure we have content Wednesday and Thursday of this week. Just to make up for not having anything on... just for us not having anything on Saturday and Sunday this week. Lastly, this might help if I refresh that window. Lastly, as always, we do everything here on the channel for free. Though there are some things that we do have that does cost anything, and we appreciate any and all donations and subscriptions that you guys have through us. It helps us pay for the D&D Beyond content, getting the books, paying for the subscription for us. So any and all support that comes through, you guys, just want to let you know that it goes to all D&D related things, and also getting a few new things for overlays when I go to update stuff. Also, just it helps. It helps out. It helps the channel out a lot. All the support. If you go down into the doobly-doo, you can see how you can support through cheering and cheering bits and donating. With 300, 500,000, 1,500, 2,000, and 5,000 bits. How you guys watching at home can also affect the state of a game. Well, you might not have an opportunity to play. It is never expected. It is entirely if you want to, if you feel the need to, and if we are entertaining to you enough, it is entirely up to you guys. It is never, ever expected. But if you choose to cheer, there is something that you can put your cheers towards. Other than that, we're a half hour late, so let's start this off and have some fun. Now, in our world of Pandora and across the major continent and its countries and its more islandic countries like Glenlock, Silverreef, and Eastholm, there's all types of things that go on. There's portals to the Feywild, portals to the Shadow Plains, portals to the gods. And occasionally, through these portals, crops out some rather interesting beings. Some who you would never, ever expect to come across in your travels. Now, the beauty of that is that these fey beings that come through, whether it's from the Shadow Plane or through the Feywild itself, never really intend to do any harm. So they say. That's where your particular job comes in. In Onwin, in a small little town on the western coast, just a few hours north, maybe about 2 to 3 hours north of the Hegan mountain border between Hegan and Onwin, is a small city that has a bit of a noise problem. There's a party going on that's been going on for the last 2 weeks, where there's a small fraternity of individuals who have been making a bit of noise. The noise really shouldn't come as a problem to you guys. In fact, this complaint shouldn't even be on your radar. However, what turned in to be a house party became a block party and eventually became a neighborhood party and is now taken over a quarter of the city. And
It's the party virus.
That's where you guys have been brought in, is to find a way to end this party before it spreads throughout the city. You'll be heading to Leos, Leos, is the city. And luckily enough, there is a teleporter there. So, is there anything you guys wish to do to prepare before you make your way to this never-ending party?
I do have one question. Which island or
You're on the main
country?
continent, so you
Leos
are
is
at
in, I mean.
Onwin, and you are on the about an hour north of the western coast's border between Hegan and Onwin. So where those mountain range is, just about an hour north of that mountain range.
Okay.
Davos is gonna, on one of the 2 bundles of dynamite he has, just cut the fuse down short so that it's a toss and boom.
So it's a toss and boom. Okay.
Okay.
Except grenades.
He's also gonna, if he can find a Sharpie, right on the side of it, party crasher.
Nice.
For myself, before gonna try to commune with the Great Spirit and see if he possibly may know of anything about this.
Okay. Okay.
Kathak, following Davos's lead, is going to take his warhammer and write on it attitude adjuster.
Alrighty.
Okay. For
now
you,
I know why you were laughing.
for you, Davos, for you.
Oh yeah, I'm getting that good. I'm getting it. Oh yeah.
As you go and do this, little flame, go ahead and make a religion check using your charisma modifier.
Oh, okay. So just the charisma, just a straight charisma modifier, yeah?
Uh-huh.
All right. Natural 1.
Whoopsie.
Hey, could have been worse.
How?
Oh, you
Name how that could have been worse.
could have used his
It could have been during
intelligence.
combat.
Also true. Could have been a wisdom save.
It could have been a wisdom save, which would have been really bad.
That's fair.
As you try and get a commune with the Great Spirit, you tap into a very strange connection. All you get is, it sounds like a resounding amount of background noise of voices talking, heavy bass music playing in the background, and it just seems to resound in the back of your mind, and you just hear chug, 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 chug.
Jesus Christ.
That is perfect.
As the sound and the connection fizzle out and fade.
For once, I am happy I rolled that natural 1.
If you'd like to make a call,
Go play.
please hang up and dial your operator.
Go
Yeah.
play.
That is fantastic.
But other than that, what would you guys like to do?
Davos is going to look around for a pair of sunglasses, preferably reflective aviators, because he has to be the cool kid at the party.
Oh, boy.
13 credits. Unless you want high quality, 25.
High quality means they don't break on impact.
Yeah, pretty much.
They don't snap as
Survivor
you.
party
They're not
guaranteed.
they're not gas station aviators.
Yeah.
All right. 25 you said for high quality?
25 for high quality.
Doing it.
A nice
Doing it.
high quality carbon steel frame.
Someone quick heat metal.
I would recommend against that. I've lost too many eyes as it is.
All
Somehow,
right.
one man has lost 3 eyes.
Wait, how many times has he lost an eye? Jesus Christ.
He's lost 2 times, and in those 2
And then-
times, he's lost 3. Do the
and-
math and tell me if that makes sense to you.
And one crawled out.
Yeah, one just kind of left and
Whoa.
screamed real loud like.
Okay.
The question is, why did you have an eye that crawled out of your head? And the answer is, have you looked at DD yet?
The answer is, don't worry about it.
So, with Davos buying some reflective shades, is there anything else anyone would like to do?
Hmm.
Not right now that I can think of. No.
I can't think of anything
yeah.
else either.
Nobody's gonna pick up a keg. We're going to a party, people. Come on.
I
We're
think
here to stop the party, not be part of it.
Oh,
like
oh no. I have to be grandpa.
The cool grandpa.
I have to be the cool grandpa. Oh dear lord. Show up to a party and just outdated aviators like, hey, how's everybody doing? I'm cool Uncle Davos. How's everybody? Oh yeah, it's a party now that I'm here. Beer gut hanging out, wearing a band t-shirt from 70 years ago.
Flame just looks
Who's-
at you, just
Who's the
fairly confused at this whole
who's the who?
party idea of his.
Oh no, you kids don't know music anymore. Ah, jeez. Back in my day, I swear, I tell you what, we would have beat the crap out of you just for asking that question.
fucking who's the
I'm not even from here. We don't have any of that.
So,
Hi, sweetie.
if there's nothing else that you guys want to plan for, nothing else you guys want to buy, easy enough. Stepping into the teleporter, you all give your direction to Leos, and as you reappear, almost immediately you hear playing over and over again.
Flame just plants his ears.
Neville's just gonna go ahead and cut the other fuse on his dynamite short because he's gonna need 2 for this party.
Wait. So it's like a. Is it like a speaker noise?
You
or is it
hear
like
you hear speakers probably cranked throughout an entire quarter of the city. Like every amp in the city has been connected to one like radio through just sheer rigging and willpower. And there's just all of these speakers playing one heavy bass hit with some soft percussion and drums in the background and some light guitar. And it's just this one song that's just playing over and over and over and over again.
You guys want you little ladies want to say hi to everybody? Okay, don't say hello.
So where we teleported, and are we within sort of the area of the party, or is it like outside, or like outside of it, or?
You guys have not left the teleportation hall yet. As you come into the main lobby area, the individual who's running this has a set of headphones on and a book up. And they look very tired as they're sitting there.
Is it so loud that you can't hear us if we talk like just normal talking voice, or is it like
You guys can hear each other, but it's that kind of bass noise that when some jerk comes driving through your street at 11 o'clock at night with their radio cranked to 50.
And their muffler removed.
Yeah. It's
Windows
just
rolled down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that noise. Like you hear it, but there is some muffling as you guys are in a building.
I've been conditioned through Pavlovian means that whenever I hear that, I just cock my gun.
Look, in the South, you don't do that anymore.
But yeah, that's what you guys see as you come into the lobby.
All right, well, Devos is going to approach the dude in headphones sitting there looking tired and just ask, "Are you some kind of wimp? Get back in there. Go on. Don't party. You're not. Just go back to it, man. You're not dead yet."
He looks up. "Can I help you?"
And,
Oh, Lord.
Yes, you can. Party favors? Anybody?
What? Oh, wait.
We're
Sorry.
here to help.
Oh, good. Get out there. Take care of it. Please. I'd like to sleep for once.
Well, you know what they say. Sleep is only achieved through copious amounts of alcohol. Why haven't you tried that yet?
They're professionals.
Oh.
So are we.
Not to their level. Sorry. They might drink you under the table.
Oh, that's gonna be hard to do if I blow up all their alcohol.
Do you have any?
If you're gonna crash the party, you best do it quick. They're slowly taking over another half of the town.
I suggest we take this advice and go.
Yeah, alright. I was having so much fun talking to this perky mofo right here, though, but I guess business is business. Let's get to it. If you're gonna drag me away from Captain Conversation here, I guess let's get started.
From Captain Conversation.
Before anything happens, Blaine goes up to him and asks, "Do you have any? Has anything strange happened before this happened? Before this, I guess, party started?"
Yeah, the town guard tried to shut the party down. They were the first ones to join.
Wait, they joined the party right after they tried to shut it down?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Well, pretty sure the town guard aren't as devoted to getting paid as I am. I'm willing to place some fairly hefty explosives to shut this party down.
let's just wait before we blow anything up, okay?
Well,
What? I don't live here. What do I care what blows up?
you
Just
can
when
you can do that. That'd be nice. Be honest with you. We would like some quiet. The rest of the city would. But you can decide how you want to handle it. Just don't kill nobody.
Oh darn! There goes half the fun.
Is there
Ew,
anyone
whoa.
that we should speak to that's still not part of the party that may know anything else about this?
Well, it's kind of hard. Most people that know about the party join the party.
Hmm.
So, I mean, if you want, there is the head of the party. His name is, I think is Lord Baka, I think is the name. Kind of hard to,
Fuck.
yeah. But there's the mayor. You could always go and talk to him. He's a necromancer, and
Oh.
his his undead now. You say, oh, you're in Unwin. Fucking
No,
everyone's
it's
a
just like-
necromancer.
That's not the point. The point is that now I've realized that the party doesn't stop just because everybody's dead.
Yeah, his entire undead legion is also a part of the party. Although there's a lot of
Can I
party.
kill them?
No,
Don't.
they're
Can we
not.
just wait before we
They're
start
not
killing?
hostile,
Well, if they try to stab... Oh, okay.
but they get a lot of
Never
party
mind.
fouls called on them because the ale just,
Spills out through them.
skeletons.
Well, I don't like a party foul any more than the next guy. Alright, well, everybody, this guy really needs to sleep. I can tell by looking at him we should probably shut this down, I think.
So
Let's
how
go
about
be
we-
Grandpa, everyone.
Wait, is it,
Wait. Let's before we consider being grandpa, let us. How about we speak to the mayor first?
What's the mayor gonna do?
Well, it would
Maybe
help.
he knows something we don't know.
Yeah, it might
Yeah,
be
he
good for us to
may,
get all
or
the
maybe he
information.
won't, because he's just the mayor.
It wouldn't hurt to try.
Look, Doro's literally just gonna follow Little Flame. Let's be honest.
What do you think? What do you think, Mugen? What do you think, little bird friend?
Mugen shrugs,
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
and then he conjures up like a picture of big scissors, just cutting wires.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Just go up to speakers and slashing
That's
the
ju-
wiring.
That was basically what I was thinking. Only I wasn't gonna cut wires. I was just gonna shove bundles of dynamite in every speaker I find.
Why
I
waste
had
your dynamite?
thought about just breaking them.
Why waste your dynamite on speakers and not waste it on people?
But I'll tell you why. Because every good party needs to end in a bang.
I cannot argue with logic.
Mugen nods in agreement.
Okay,
Doro's
so
just confused.
I guess we're talking to the mayor. All right, let's go.
Mhm.
Hey, sleepy dude, where's the mayor at?
Head out the door. Biggest building on your left.
Off we go then.
Yep. Thank you. And Flame heads out.
All right.
Yo.
As you
Alright.
as you do. uh, you make your way over, and the party music is much louder, and far more rambunctious. As you now step outside, it's almost in. It has this kind of intoxication to it that as you guys move on, your feet kind of begin to have this abnormal tap to them, and you start to feel your heads nod a bit. But luckily, the mayor's house is close enough to where you seem to shake the effects quickly.
Could I see if there's anything magical about the music or the beat in general?
You want to make an Arcana check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do that.
Davos will simply think to himself, it's no heavy metal.
7.
7. You know, it's hard to tell. It might just be really good music. As you make your way outside, you notice that there's not a lot of people outside on the streets. Everyone seems to try and be like just hiding inside. Things seem relatively shut down. As you make your way inside, the mayor's guards, now human guards, standing there, just kind of give you a look down and, yeah, what's going on? What can I do for the Azure Moon Adventuring Guild? Cool. Yeah, what can I do for you guys?
We're looking for the mayor.
Oh,
See if he...
okay. Easy enough. Follow me. My name's Bill. It's good to meet you.
Hello, Bill.
Nice to meet you, Bill.
How you doing, Billiam? What's up, dude?
I'm Little Flame.
Good. Ah, cool. You're a little flame. Look at that. And you're a cat. So, like, are you on fire? Or is that just, like, something that you do?
I can do
50
lucky.
50-50. Cool. A cat on fire. I don't know if I've ever seen that before in my life. Don't know if I want to. But,
I have.
oh, man.
Doro has.
That's weird.
You're looking at a guy who is on his 4th and 5th eye. If that makes any sense to you.
Why is Big Un keep talking about eyes?
That's weird. Is that like a
Yep.
trick? You can just pop them out?
No, these are real eyes, but they're not my first eyes.
Can
you
I-
see.
can I come
Lost
see?
those to a cannibal.
Can I see if they're your real eyes?
They're my real eyes.
Yeah, I can't
I
poke 'em?
promise you. Please don't poke me in the eye.
I won't poke you in the eye. Bill leads you down the hall and several corridors and into a set of double doors that have some padding on the outside. He gives him a knock, and you hear, "Enter, please, quietly."
Davos would have already began entering as loudly and happily as possible, pushing both of the double doors open with a smile and a wave. How's it going, dude?
As
So
you,
we hear you got a bit of a party problem. We're here to shut that down for you.
as you do, you see the bear just looks up, notices your patches, and goes, "Oh, lovely, you're here. I'm so happy to see the guild responded to my summons. Thank you. Thank you." Whoa,
Oh, we lost someone.
Oh,
He's back.
he's back. We had 2 other guilds come and try and solve this, and they've subsequently joined the party.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I usually do things like kill Lich Queen champions, succubi, wyverns, werewolves.
None of that here. Just a bunch of young men in a fraternity of paladins having their induction ceremony.
Oh god, it's the bros.
So is there a billy club I can borrow or something? Because I understand I'm not really supposed to kill nobody, but most of my arsenal's meant to kill people. So if you got something more of a non-lethal persuasion, I could take on loan, perhaps.
William, get this man a club and a bludgeon wrapped in leather, 1 for each of them if they choose.
Okay.
Arm them
like-
away.
Can I just have my warhammer wrapped in leather?
I have my fist. I'm good.
If you've got like rubber bullets or maybe a beanbag fire in 12 gauge, something that'll hurt and knock them on their ass but not kill them.
We do have, if you can get into the guards station, you can find their supply of rubber bullets. I will give you a sheet of paper authorizing you to sorry, I'm tired. To, oh gosh, what's the word now? It's escaping me.
Commandeer.
Commandeer, yes, that's the one. Their supply of rubber bullets.
Dude, how did Doro know that?
Thank you.
You
very
haven't
much.
been listening to the same shitty music for several days now.
So you mentioned that that these that this fraternity, I don't even know what a fraternity is, and he whispers off to the side, had started this party. Have they always been here, or did they
They
come again?
rented a new house claiming to be an order of some Fey Lord, I think.
Ooh.
Ever
Things just got
since
spicy.
then, they've been having a non-stop party after they came back and slew a rather ornery troll that was living in the mountains.
Well, if there's one thing I'm known for, it's pissing off deities. Let's get this show on the road. But before I go, Dalvis will pull out his flask, unscrew it, and hand it to the mayor. It is a fine scotch. Smooth like silk as it goes down.
I won't be able to walk outside for the next few hours after that.
Exactly. Get some rest, man. You look tired.
If you have too much, you just need to cook a large steak with fried with salted butter.
You've
Then
got nothing to
then
worry
put a
about.
pair of wet socks and go to sleep.
Daddy's home. He's gonna go tell the kids upstairs to quiet down.
You'll learn. You'll learn. Whatever you do, don't drink while you're outside. You won't like what happens.
All right. I'll keep myself from imbibing just this once.
He goes to reach for the flask and is, no, I'd like to go home at a normal hour.
All right. Well, fair enough. Screwing the cap back on, he will stow his flask.
Okay.
Do you before we leave, do you know anything about this Feylord?
Oh, he calls himself Baka, but his real name is... His
real name is Melvin, isn't it? He's just a big nerd.
He tries to think about it for a moment. Oh, wow, hey.
Did it work?
His real name is Kodakis. He kind of operates by a code. He seems relatively harmless from my research, and a little bit more on the party hard and
Would
that kind
would
of
I
thing.
know anything from like in lore, like history, or anything from my particular background?
Have you done any study into the Fae?
Well, no, I just didn't know because of the fact that he's from Eastholm, so.
No, it wouldn't be something
Okay.
you'd be familiar with.
All right.
Davos will
You can't
take
read
the
anyway, so.
piece of paper that has the authorization to enter the guard storehouse on it. He'll take that, look it over, and then pocket it.
Okay.
All right, everybody, let's go get some not kills.
Katak will look as his warhammer now wrapped in leather. Oh, this should hurt a little less to them.
Maybe you should just maybe hang out and back just in case we need you, but try not to swing that at anybody. And if you have to, aim for the knees, I guess.
Bill comes back in as you guys are getting ready to leave with five truncheons, basically. Just large leather-wrapped clubs with a little bit of cushion underneath. Use your strength modifier. They deal 1d6 damage. They are a simple weapon. So if you are a monk, they are effectively a monk weapon.
Yeah,
Doro
Doro is looking at it and he's just like, "Why stick?"
To help put people to sleep.
That's how you hit someone without killing them.
Exactly. So you help
Can
them
I-
fall asleep because they're
Unless
tired
you
from the
hit
event,
them a lot repeatedly in the face.
Doro
and that
have
we don't
hands,
want to do.
I will name mine Sleepinator.
but Doro have hands.
Doro, how many people do you think you can beat into an unconscious state with your bare hands?
It's an option. Oh,
How
no.
many?
Oh no!
Oh man.
Tragedy strikes as mini DD Godzilla
Somebody
stops
clip
through
that.
Tokyo, aka Chris's recording area.
Somebody clip that, please.
Oh, dearie me, it's all gone downhill.
Kids.
Yeah, but Doro just starts counting on his hands. And he's like, a lot.
Okay, well, I
can
eagerly
confirm
await you to
my
prove
skills are
that.
pretty good.
All right.
Okay.
As you guys head out towards the guard station, if no one else has anything they want to say or anything they want to get done.
Oh, that's pretty much all I had.
Katak will take letter club.
Okay. As you guys make your way over to the guard station, it is a longer walk. It's about a good 10 minutes. And you start to notice that in the time that you've been here, some of the buildings are slowly kind of changing.
Hi.
With a bit of magic and mystique. You notice some of the building's windows that were closed before are now open. Speakers are in the windows. And there's this fraternity-like sign that just has WBL listed on the sign as it goes down.
Would I recognize that symbol at all?
It's not something that you'd recognize from East Home.
Doro just looks at it. He's like, sign?
Mugen's just gonna send
What
two
does
Eldritch
that
Blasts
mean?
into the speakers.
All right.
That escalated quickly.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
17 and a 26.
Both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Katak will do same with bow to other speaker.
Davos will just shake his head and say, "Look, guys, we were on our way to pick up rubber bullets. Could this have waited? I wanted to."
Like just like
No, it cannot. Music is spreading.
Almost max damage, 15 and a 14.
Okay. Both speakers that Mugen strikes out, the ravens embed into the drum of the speaker, and you just hear as the music cuts from 2. And Kathak, what was your bow rolls?
I'm doing them right now. 15 and 17.
15 and 17 both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. So that's gonna be that's a longbow, so I need a D8. Okay. And wonderful brutish stuff. Add a D4. 5 plus 1 6 plus 2 8 plus 2 10 to 10 in total, but I guess
Okay. As both arrows strike into one of the speakers, the first one you hear as it starts playing the music, but it's much scratchier and almost kind of nail grating as the second one impacts and manages to silence the speaker. As 3 of the speakers fall out of the window and kind of shatter and just break, 3 individuals poke their heads out, looking around, and just start shouting, "Who's killing the vibe, man? Who's ruining the party? Who's a party killer? Huh? Huh?"
Mugen will just wave to him.
As you
We
do,
are
Smile.
Grandpa Squad. We're here to shut this shit show down. Go to sleep, you bunch of animals.
as you do,
Jesus.
they just shout out, "Fuck you guys! Party all night, man! You gotta live for tonight! You gotta live for tonight! We're gonna call
day
the
is
boys! We're gonna call the boys, and they're gonna fight for our right to party, man! You can't shut this shit down!"
Door's just cheering along with them because he doesn't know.
Flame is gonna try to calm him down by casting minor illusion to create a speaker. As in,
What's the range
Like,
of
so-
minor illusion?
how far away are they?
The lowest one is 60 feet. The highest, up above that, add another 30, so putting it at 90 and then 120.
Okay, so he's going to just create it like next to him, just like around the same size of the speaker from what he could tell anyways. And just make it appear as if he's gesturing, like saying, "Hey, here," like as a replacement.
They they look, and they all kind of look up, down, and down back at each other. "Yeah, all right, we'll be down to get it, you cheap bastards!" And they all disappear out of their windows.
Okay, and then Flame looks to him. "Knock them out when they count. When they start looking at it closely."
Yeah,
Like
you guys
whispering it.
handle that. You guys go ahead and do that. I'm still packing real big boy
Okay.
bullets, so I'm gonna step back.
I'm just trying to help. He just,
I'm packing real bullets too, so
no.
Do you guys just want to walk away from the illusion?
Are there
I
more
guess I will
speakers?
walk away from the
Flame?
illusion. I'll
There
do
there
that.
are more speakers. There's in this building that you're looking at. There's about 8 more speakers in windows.
Mugen will gleefully just Eldritch Blast every speaker he sees sitting at a window.
Okay. For the sake of it, make one attack roll with advantage.
Oh, he's about to go completely badass mode and just unleash a shitload of Eldritch Blasts.
Boom, boom.
25.
25. All right, go ahead and roll damage.
Uh, 7, 10, 20 total.
20. Nice. All right. As Mugen just starts firing off a flurry of ethereal ravens into these speakers, as just the music on this one building begins to falter as all 8 speakers burst. In that time, the 3 other guys start making their way down, and you guys start to have the same conversation again with 8 other angry individuals, all kind of shouting in unison the same exact conversation.
You can just
Create one at a time.
waves as he continues on down the street towards the guard hut.
He's just following. He's just like he doesn't want to stick around for this.
The rest
That
of
was
Dora is
officially
or just gives a nice little wave too, because he's like, these big ones are weird.
Yeah.
Davos is just going to put a cigarette between his lips and light it as he follows Mugen onto the guardhouse.
As you come out, as you guys start making your way down the street, the other 3 that you originally spoke with come out and, "Oh, what the hell is this? It's not even a real speaker! Party foul!"
Run!
As they
Your-
just start
Your whole
shouting,
goddamn party is a party foul. Shut it down.
as they start
Go on
just
to work.
shouting party foul the
Let's go,
entire
let's go.
time.
Let's go to the
What
let's
little
go,
flame
let's go.
starts running.
He's just trying to push Doro along.
Go to sleep.
As you guys continue making your way, with it though being a longer walk, I do need each of you to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Oh, okay.
Oh, goody. I'm all right at those.
If you have advantage on being charmed, you may roll your advantage, but I don't think anyone here is an elf.
Nope.
16 plus 2 is 18 for
Let me
my
check something
charisma
real
save.
quick. Because I don't know about my pack. No, it doesn't give me that. Okay. So
Hey, can I use the inspiration that everyone got for the band representation at Tavern the other day?
Yeah. If you haven't
All
used
right,
it
I'll
yet.
use that. Okay, 12.
That's a fail.
19.
Okay.
Fail.
27.
Okay.
Your
Davos.
eyes when you said 27. That was hilarious. 27.
Mugen, Davos, and Little Flame. You keep your heads pretty clear this entire time. Everything seems to be in very good focus, and you're managing to tune the music out. However, Kathak and Doro, you start to bop along, and the music kind of embeds itself. You want to get a drink. Thanks for the D6, buddy. You feel the need to get a drink. You want a beer. You want a beer and you want some good music and maybe a burger. You want some good, greasy, crappy food. You want to go party. You want to go listen to the music. Thank you very much for the support too, Gil.
So basically just normal Doro then.
You two, except to a much higher extent. It's kind of like being being charmed. In fact, it is exactly like being charmed by the music and the party, as the two of you start to drift away from the rest of the group and start heading down into the streets where the music is playing.
Okay.
Would Davos notice them straying with his passive perception of 16?
Yeah. They're not trying to hide it.
Fuck are you guys going?
Music, stay this way.
I will shoot you in the knee if you don't get your ass back over here. Let's go. We got a job to do. I'm sick of this shitty music.
Okay.
Make a persuasion check, Davos.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's about a 14. Hopefully that's good enough.
Unfortunately, it is not, as Kathak and Doro... Davos makes an argument, but... Man, that'd be a dick move if he shot you guys in the knee. That'd be a party foul. You don't want to hang out with a party fouler like that. He's a...
He waves at Little Flame. He says, "Bye, Big Gun Rock Flame," and walk away.
No, come back!
Oh, I wish they hadn't done that. Nobody's ever called the Davos bluff before. He's gonna have to deliver.
Oh, come on.
Davos is going to draw his sidearm and shoot to the right of their knee.
So you're
and
not...
claim a miss.
But next to their knee?
Alright, so
He's
you...
gonna shoot at the ground next to them, not hitting them. Just a warning shot.
Alright, so you fire 2 warning shots off. Make an intimidation check, Davos, as Kavak and Doro... Man, he just shot at you two. What a fucking party fouler, man. Holy
17 good enough?
shit. And there's a moment where, like, you guys realize, oh shit, Davos ain't fucking around. Oh man, that party can wait for a bit of time, I guess. And you feel the charm kind of wane over you, as you're not going to do anything that would directly harm you guys.
That'd be a party foul.
That would be a party foul to get yourselves hurt because someone else is being a dick.
Yeah, Doro comes and runs and just kind of hides behind Little Flame.
Get in line, people. We got a job to do. Let's move. This is why I don't do work in towns. Jesus. Too many civilians. Gotta watch my bullets. Can't be having nobody catch a stray. Devils will trail off and ramble angrily to himself as they move to the guardhouse.
All right.
Yeah.
You make your way to the guardhouse, and it's there that the doors are open, and there's actually a party going on inside. The town guards are dressed down in what looks like just their undershirts, kind of partying. Some of them still wearing their uniform shirts, unbuttoned, partying, drinking. Some are wearing party hats. Some are wearing some really like strange outfits. You notice some of them even have ties around their heads, just drinking and jamming out to the music going on within the station.
Am I old? Why does this annoy me? Why am I old now? Yes, Davos will exclaim that out loud.
It seems like Big Un is having personal issues.
I think so too. I think it's best if we keep moving.
All right, okay. Guards, anyone official, I got a notification here. It's a letter of authorization to the armory from the mayor. I need some rubber rounds.
One of them looks and goes, "Hey,
Yay!
the mayor wants
Give
you
me
to get
rubber
some
bullet."
rubbers? Oh, cool, man, cool. Give me that slip, man." And he reaches out and grabs the paper, and he's just, "All right, hold on. Cool, man. Cool. Yo, Jaina, pass me the beer hat. I'm going for a walk." You see come flying out from one of the corners is a hat with two closed beers at the moment that just spins like a frisbee, and he just
Davos would like to try and intercept that.
Go ahead and make we'll do a contested sleight of hand.
That's a nat 20.
He got a 3.
I think I win.
You reach out and grab it. Goes, "Yo, man, thanks for catching that. My vision's a little kind of wonky."
Davos is just gonna spike it.
Make an athletics check.
That's interesting. Athletics.
That's the 13.
The 13.
Davos is not a very athletic man.
You spike it. It's not hard to crack a beer can open on the ground. You beat the DC. And as you do, it sprays, and he just, "New way to keg! Yay!" He just starts like opening his mouth as it just sprays into his face and goes wild all over the floor.
That backfired immediately. I'm sorry, everyone.
As Davos, you
our
do
own.
get
You have
a bit of beer splash onto you as the cans kind of fizzle out. He just kind of, "Well, it's got beer soaked into it," so he pulls out the cans, just kind of like starts sucking on one end of the hat and just, "Follow me, let's go. I got the keys to the shop."
He's the most
Yay.
bro of bros.
I straight up stole his beer and threw it on the ground, and he got happy about it.
Yeah.
People to piss them off. I don't think I can annoy these people any other way besides breaking their speakers.
He leads
Or
you.
party foul.
He leads you down past some offices and into the armory. And as he does, he unlocks it and kind of stumbles in and, "All right, so you want rubbers? And how many of you need a gun to shoot the rubbers? We got rubber guns."
Dora just raises his hand. "I have pew pew. Just need pew pew. Not
All right, you go. What kind of rubber gun you got shooting there?
Megan's just gonna walk in and start looking at what's in the inventory.
Yep, Davos will also do exactly the same thing, getting himself kitted up with rubber bullets for his sidearm and rifle, and also any kind of other alternative non-lethal crowd-busting things he can find.
Okay.
Dora's just holding his light pistol like he doesn't know what it's called. All he knows is it's called a pew pew.
Oh, you got a little light pistol. Look at that. It's kind of cute for a little kobold to have.
Davos will turn and say, "If he touches you, kick him in the balls."
Yo, man.
Dora, you don't think he can? How tall is this guy compared to Dora?
He's about 6 feet, probably.
Doro can do it.
Do we are there any in the army? Do I see any light pistols?
You're gonna steal a pistol?
I know. I'm just looking.
there,
I'm just
Doro's
looking.
gonna steal a pistol if the flame says anything.
there are pistols. There are. Let me get the inventory sheet. There are 3 pump-action shotguns. There are 10 rifles. And there are 15 pistols in the armory. There is 4 magazines for each weapon, underneath each weapon, loaded with live ammunition. And then there are spare magazines in drawers underneath each weapon, except for the pump shotguns, obviously. There is a large swath of ammunition. And there is a sniper rifle locked in one of the cabinets.
Davos eyes it enviously.
As for ammunition, they have an entire cabinet that he goes over, stumbles to, and opens. And as he does, there are some exclusively rubber bullet firing guns in here, as well as quite a large swath of rubber ammunition for all types of weaponry.
When he turns around, I'm gonna tap my armor and make it look like I'm wearing police uniform, like the guys that were out there partying, like undone and
Could
disheveled.
Could I sleight of hand one of the pistols into my holster while I'm just holding my pistol? Like one of the actual pistols?
They are locked at the moment, as it is a police station and an armory, so they don't have everything just sitting out in the open. Everything is locked behind the case. But if you have thieves' tools, you could attempt to.
Davos is going to try to pick open the sniper rifle case.
Does Davos have thieves' tools?
Davos has thief tools and proficiency in them because he's a rogue.
Yo,
I love how you guys are stealing from cops.
They're
Jesus.
drunk. They shouldn't have gotten drunk on duty.
fucking
This is their
H.
punishment.
Christ.
This is their punishment.
It's official business.
Flame was
It is
like that
official
one kid
guild
in high
business.
school.
It is just
Official
requisition of material.
paperwork that the guy now has on his possession, by the way, is you guys are rubber bullets only.
Wait,
So
paying attention?
Well, so while
So-
we're
he steps back and just kind of motions. All the rubbers, man!
Hey,
All
you
the
should go get us
rubbers.
some beer.
Oh, that's easy, man. That's easy. He reaches in as you say beer, and just out of his jacket comes a beer can, and he says, "Yo, man, you want beer?"
Doro just speaks up. Can Bigun go get Doro some whiskey?
I was,
Reaches into his
Mm-hmm.
Davos will take the beer. Davos will take the beer and pocket it.
whiskey, man.
Doro grabs it. He's like, oh.
Is Doro gonna try and
you
drink
till
that
you
whiskey?
Doro's not gonna try to drink it. He's just is it like a bottle or is it like a cup?
No, it's a tumbler with whiskey fixed to exactly how you want it.
Oh.
Oh.
So so I was gonna ask, so could I have do you have small guns that can use the rubber?
Yeah, man. He just pulls out one of the rubber exclusive firing guns and just kind of a box and like 2 magazines. Just there you go, man. That shoots rubbers all day long,
Thank you.
keeping
Hey.
people safe and protected.
I'm surprised he's actually meaning rubber bullets.
Oh,
You can
oh no! I know what you just said. There. Oh no.
Mugen's gonna walk up to one of the other rubber shooting pistols in a box and just point at it.
All right, little cop, I got you. Wait a minute.
So,
Yeah, I got you, brother. You're a cop too, man. Just grabs
so
it,
Davos,
sets
so you
it
try to
down.
lock pick it while he's doing that while he's distracted?
No, Davos is not going to because his original plan was, hey, go get us some beer. Guy leaves the room, right? Then he gets in there, but didn't go so well. Davos was not expecting jacket beer.
Could I stealth while he's not paying attention and potentially get something?
You can certainly try.
I want to risk it, but I kind of don't.
You can certainly try.
I'll wait. I'll give it a minute.
How much? So how many are in each box? Of
Each
the
box is
ammunition?
30 rounds of ammunition.
Okay.
It is a light pistol with 2
Yeah.
magazines. Comes to 8 rounds in each magazine.
Okay.
Mugen's
Davos
gonna
will walk
load
up
his
to.
magazines.
Davos will get himself kitted with rubber rounds and whatnot, and then he will walk up to the drunk cop with jacket beer. How much for the sniper rifle in the case?
Not for sale, man.
Are you sure? Davos will pull out his enchanted flask.
City property, man. Oh, shit. Hey, beer.
This is the most
pulls-
amazing thing you will ever hold in your hand.
As he says,
This-
hey, beer, he pulls a beer out from his coat as it just all of a sudden gets heavy and just...
This flask never runs out, and it will contain whatever you want it to contain.
Drops the beer can.
Pulling it back. Sniper rifle for magic flask.
I mean, my jacket makes beer. Oh, hey, shit, beer. Pulls
But
out
this
another
makes
beer.
anything,
Cracks it.
not just beer. Whiskey, scotch,
As
wine,
you say this,
champagne.
his jacket just continues to grow heavier, and a bit of it spills. He goes, "Oh man, I party fouled."
Could I-
Scotch?
You know what this thing doesn't do? This thing
whiskey.
doesn't party foul.
Weird. Why?
No, that's a party foul right there in the corner. Of
Ow.
The screen.
Hello.
I'll just smack in.
He just roar and then hit you with something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said that's a
This
party
is
foul.
horrible.
That's a party foul on his camera.
Yep.
So wait a minute, your jacket's magic?
I don't know, man. When the party started, like, we all just kind of like go, "Hey, man, I want." My sounds good right now. I want beer. His jacket gets heavy. Oh shit! Hey, a beer.
Could I roll something to see if this is caused by him or or something on him or outside influence?
Make a make an Arcana check.
Okay. Nope, 7 again.
Hard to tell. He goes to pop the tap and goes, "Nah, fuck that, man." He takes the keys, pops one side and cracks the other and just shotguns the beer as he starts chugging it down. He finishes. So yeah, man, like everyone's just able, like, all you gotta do is join the party and it's a never-ending feast of drink and partying and good times and good vibes and everyone is everyone is drunk.
What are they? Do you know what they're celebrating?
Yeah, man. The fraternity has gotten together, man. They're
Well, if it's a never-ending party, what do you
They're-
need a sniper rifle for?
cause man, we're gonna like maybe do a shooting competition while we're drinking, man. You don't know. But it's city property, man. I can't let you have city property.
That's fair. All right. Well,
But-
you, my friend, are a dedicated man. I
But
will give
the-
you that much.
The
It's honorable.
The paladins of Codicus are they killed a troll, man, and they had 3 new guys that managed to do it by themselves. And when they killed the troll, they came down and they started having a party. They bought out an entire liquor store, And then they started having a house party, and then it grew bigger when we went
So-
there.
Just one troll, huh?
So was
No,
this troll causing problems here?
He was like, you know, walking through town buying stuff, but he smelled really putrid and shit, and he got upset with some people, and he killed a few people that the clergy managed to bring back in time before they were gone. But you know, I mean, he was nice for a while, and then he became a major asshole. And
You're just gonna tap Davos and pull out his Book of Shadows and just it'll say ask him where the house party started.
So
All right,
with
yeah.
this,
Where'd the house party start, my dude?
oh, yeah,
It's okay. Take your time.
you okay? So you head out of here. That way. And you take 12th Street down. And when you get to the corner of 12th and Isaac, you want to take a left on Isaac. You're going to follow Isaac down all the way to the intersection of Isaac's 7th and Brom. And you want to take Brom going west. And you're going to follow Brom for about... Oh, I need a beer. Oh, hey, a beer. Cracks the beer. And you want to follow Brom for 5 miles.
What is this guy's alcohol tolerance? Jesus
So-
Christ.
So when they said they defeated the troll, did they bring back a body? Or show any
Yeah,
evidence?
they brought his head. We got his head. You want to come see his head?
It cut out. What'd you say?
You want to see his head? We've got his head. It's kind of just
Sure.
sitting there.
Huh.
I'd like to see the head.
Good. All right. Everybody get those directions? I think we should probably move on.
Yes, agreed.
Anyone want a beer? Oh, hey, a beer.
I'm good, but thanks.
Okay. Party hard! Party animals!
Jesus.
He puts the beer down, turns, and locks the gun cabinet. Makes his way out. Oh man, where's my beer? Oh, hey, a beer.
So he's left now, right?
He's
and we're
left.
still in there?
Yeah.
I have thieves tools, guys.
Yeah, so does Davos, but he's already accepted the fact that he's not getting that sniper rifle legally, so...
Okay.
Is that gonna stop Doro?
Highs or lows?
I think
And
So
also,
keep
actually,
running.
Mugen, with you looking around in the armory as well, there is a cabinet that has flashbangs and some smoke grenades as well.
No tear gas.
Make a perception check as you're kind of looking through the armory cabinet.
Oh, I'm proficient. 23.
23. Yeah, you do see some tear gas in there.
Free device.
Mugen's gonna pick up the canister, show it to the guard, and give him a thumbs up, and then put it in his pocket.
Okay.
How many canisters are there?
4.
He'll just take 3.
Okay.
If Davos notices this, he will take the 4th.
Take the 4th. All right. Leaving the flashbangs.
No, Davos is taking a couple of those.
There are
He's got pockets.
there are 8 flashbangs.
Davos will take 2 because you know he only has so many pockets to put these things in.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, Davos is a bag of holding. I forgot. Davos is gonna take all 8.
Okay. As you raid the armory's non-lethal grenade store. Sounds like a plan. Okay. Making your way out with that little pile of weaponry and tools. You are heading towards the party.
Yep.
Before we do that, I wanted to ask the guy, so where are you keeping this troll's head?
Oh, yeah, man. Come on, let me show you. And he walks back to the party. And on top of the fan in the center of the area is tied this troll's head. The neck has been completely solderized or cauterized, not spreading any goop or anything, but the head is tied to the fan propellers with a little party hat wrapped around the head and a little blower thingamajigger in its mouth, and it's just set to low, and so the head is just kind of spinning around in a circle. There's our mascot man, Trolley. Trolley, if you weren't such an asshole and killing people, we would have loved you, man. But you're an asshole. You did this to yourself, Trolley.
Is it daytime or nighttime outside?
It's daytime.
So,
Alright.
could I see if
About 10 o'clock.
if this is a genuine troll, the head?
Yeah,
Or
make a medicine check.
Okay. Okay. 12.
12. Yeah, it's real.
And so I'm assuming with that roll, I can't really identify what kind of troll it is.
Not with that kind of roll, no.
Yeah, I figured.
Davos will put a cigarette in its mouth.
You reach up as it's spinning around and get a cigarette in there. Easy enough.
What is it? What's wrong?
With that all being done, Mugen will give them a wave and start heading off down the street.
Yeah. Davos is following along. We've got to
Attack photos.
Okay. So you guys start making your way there. The further into the city you go, following these directions, the heavier, the louder, and the more crowded the streets become. You smell food cooking. You see grills burning in the distance. There's clearly signs of where parties have gotten too outrageous and too strong. Where there are some cars that have been flipped over, some windows smashed in. And it's not like the windows are smashed in of electronic stores or anything like that. Windows have been smashed in and food places, grocery stores, general stores have been broken into, liquor stores have been broken into and raided for alcohol.
This looks more like an invasion than a party.
This place looked terrible.
But everyone seems to be having a good time from what you can tell. Kind of enjoying their inebriation and their deep set alcohol imbibing as you continue down the streets. You see where the largest crowd of the party is as you walk for about an hour. As you start having to push your way through party goers, as they're dancing and listening, their bodies just kind of bouncing off against you guys as you feel yourselves being rocked from side to side as you move through. The music now becoming louder and louder. What's up, Doro?
We don't lose sight of each other because of all the movement. Like
Because of how close you guys at this point, I'm assuming, would keep to each other, just in this kind of environment.
Yeah.
Assuming you guys are staying together fairly well.
Okay, this is just assuming because I think we have like 2 tiny people.
Yep, not a worry.
So-
I got you covered, man. As you guys make your way through the streets, you get to the edge, but now the crowd is far too dense for you to move. No one is moving. There seems to be like this crowd of people in a line, crowded around in a full circle around this one rather large, good-sized house where
So-
all the music is blasting out of.
So what kind of people do we see around, like race wise?
You see all types of people.
There any that we could see that stick out, like as in like out of the norm, as in like say like something that's not like the normal kind of race you would find in a town.
No, everyone in Onwin seems to be the citizenry of Onwin. Pretty well spot on. No one seems out of place.
I was gonna see if he can see what they're in that weird sort of bunched up almost line for. Like peek over the tops of their heads, see if he can spot what's over there.
As you try to, you can just barely make out that the people are slowly being let into the house. And occasionally, like, as one person gets let in, another person is being thrown out of the second story into the crowd. And you just hear, "Party foul!" As he just whoosh, impacts into the crowd. People just
I think
boo as he tries to
Davos
make
is
his
gonna
way out.
see if he can get his. Davos is gonna head over to that person that was thrown out, see if they're okay, see if they're dead. Maybe there's just a pile up of corpses at the ground now. Just gonna make sure nobody's dying.
Okay.
What's that name of that movie? Project X, I think it's called, where it's just the biggest house party ever.
Oh, I have no idea. This is bigger than that. As you guys make your way over to where this guy is, like, gets himself up and limps through the crowd, where they actually kind of part a bit and let him get through. He kind of gets his way through and he looks up and just, oh, shit. Shit.
Davos is going to follow along closely, limping with that beer that he took from the cop. He's going to crack that beer and just kind of hold it and try to look as drunk as possible.
Oh, no, man, no. God,
What, you done?
I have the worst hangover.
Oh.
do you know what happened? What happened in
Well, I'll
there?
tell you what, we can make all of these problems go away if you can just get us inside the building.
They're not gonna let me back in, man. I quit on my 15th game of beer pong, man. I'm out. Oh,
What
God.
happened in there?
Beer pong, didn't you hear him?
Well, I know beer pong, but I mean, what else happened in there?
There's
Probably a flip cup?
the paladins, man. They've been drinking for the last 8 days, and it just hasn't stopped, man. Oh God, I couldn't anymore. I couldn't. I kept losing. And at the first cup on game 15, man, I sobered up instantly, and it's like a flash hangover. I'm so gross. I am so
Go
gross.
home, get some water in you, go to sleep.
I don't think I can, man. I
If you puke on the coat, I'm putting a bullet in you.
Dora's gonna grab Little Flame and be like, just point towards the house. Do we go in?
I'm gonna go. You guys, don't go near that place. Just let them party out.
Better
Whoa.
idea. Me and my friends are gonna go in there and we're gonna fix everything, like we always do.
Okay, you
We're
guys
gonna
go
very
have
much
fun.
fixing.
I hope. And he just kind of stumbles
Okay.
away. He gets about 10 feet away from you guys, and he lurches and just kind of pushes someone out of the way and just unloads his entire stomach contents. And you just hear, dude, party fucking foul, man. Party fucking foul.
Davos has had just about enough of all this party foul talk. He's going to assume as drunk a persona as he can without actually drinking and try to make his way into the party.
Okay.
So, and in response to Doro's question, Lil Flame says, "We're gonna go in, but don't start throwing punches or shooting yet. Let's see what we can figure out."
He's just like confused now. He's like, weren't we supposed to stop Biggins from
Yes,
doing...
but we need to know what we're dealing with. We need to know what Biggins are doing before we can stop the Biggin.
With Davos assuming the drunk persona and Mugen still disguised as the one of the city guards, the officers of the law here. Davos, go
literal
ahead.
fun police.
Go ahead and make a deception check.
Okie dokie.
With advantage, because everyone here is quite inebriated.
Thank you for the advantage, because that just turned a 9 into an 18.
Okay.
And you said, what was it? Deception?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so dirty 20.
30-20. Okay. As you do that. Mugen, are you doing anything?
I'm just following in.
Okay. Davos, as you try to push through, you do take the persona quite well, but the crowd does not budge. You get, hey man, get in line, bro.
Dude, don't you know who the fuck I am? I am the king. You best move.
Dude, you're not the emperor, man.
I'm the emperor of drink, dude. That's why my name starts with the letter D. D is for drink. Now move.
Bullshit, man. And he turns to look at you, and his head's just kind of like bobbing. Go ahead and make a persuasion. Go ahead and make a deception check with advantage.
An 11 followed by a 15, so then you add 2 to that, so I'm at 17.
Mugen's gonna point at his crotch and cast prestidigitation to make it look like he wet himself. And then
Ooh, clever bird.
As you do, he looks down.
just
and goes,
start laughing quietly.
oh shit! It's the cops. Oh. Well, it's already started. Might as well commit. And he just stands there, and the stain grows larger than what Mugen originally put down.
Okay.
That feels better. It's the cops! Let him through! Cops are here! As the crowd
Davos would
kind
just
of
do his best to mock drunk a police siren with his mouth and say, "Look out! It's the fun police."
as the crowd.
Mugen actually makes a police siren with prestidigitation.
All right. As you do, the crowd kind of cheers up a little bit more and gets a little more hype as they start letting you guys through. Like seeing Mugen in his disguise, in his outfit, they all just assume that it's real. They're too drunk to know the difference. As they start letting you guys make your way through to the party door, and as you do, there appears in front of you to be a froth cap. A froth cap is a fey creature that is created from an interesting way. Let me have Mugen and Davos as the two who have been researching into the fey and into the into Loth, not Loth, because she doesn't exist. Into Vol. Thank you. God, into Vol. Go ahead and make a history check.
I think that's my history modifier. Okay, so 16 total.
Where's my mouse? 13.
13. Okay. You both have come across interesting different types of small, more violent fae. Uh, Mugen, you've heard the name Frothcap before, but it didn't really pay any focus as it wasn't something that Vol, you imagine, would have used. Davos, you know that how a red cap is made is through gratuitous amounts of blood spread out across the ground that just soaks in and grows these red-capped mushrooms. A froth cap is what happens when you just dump beer into the same spot into the same mushroom patch over the course of 7 days. A froth cap will grow and pop out. You're not sure what this creature does or what its purpose is, but you guys do know that it probably isn't evil, at least. As you come to the front, he just kind of looks at you. His hat, it has this almost liquid-like form to it with these little beer bubbles and a bit of foam at the tip. His complexion is a little kind of yellowish tan color, and his eyes have this same kind of liquidy look that his hat does as he pulls at his beard, which is this long, frothy looking beard. He kind of adjusts his lederhosen and gives you all a look and, all right, who are you supposed to be?
Party King Davos and company.
And company.
Mugen will reach into his coat, minor illusion of beer, and then start drinking it.
See? You guys get it. It's all about the party, man. All about the party. All right. Hold on. Let me see. Who needs to leave? Who's been here for long enough? We've got a party king! As he shouts this, you hear the crowd just, woo! Cheering. Yes. Let's see. There's 5 of you. Michelle. Colin. Connor. Chad. Tina. Gone. You hear party fouls as 5 individuals just get shunted out a window on the second story, one after the other. The men first, then the women. As you just hear poof, 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 as 5 bodies impact outside the fencing, as they all groggily stand up, holding their heads, just, oh, you hear tears just from the amount of pain that they're in from all the alcohol.
Turn and point and laugh loudly. Fucking lightweights.
As you do, the crowd follows suit, and you just hear this chorus of laughter that actually seems to travel its way through the entire streets, what becomes an entire quarter of a small city laughing at 5 individuals without really knowing who they're laughing at.
So at this point, Doro's getting over his processing is not going well. He's just there's too many people, he's getting frazzled. So
okay. The froth cap kind of motions for you guys to come in and just enjoy the party. Drink up. Don't forget, don't eat the pretzels. They're not really pretzels.
Okay. In we go.
So you guys make your way in. The party here is a little bit more tame. And you notice that there's a lot more sprites, brownies, boggles. There's a lot of fey creatures in here, mixing in with the human populace, all inebriated, enjoying themselves. You see that there are 6 individuals in full armor, drinking, looking rather sober, and just kind of like enjoying the party, high-fiving. One of them's at the grill. There's a pool in the back that's almost overfilled with people. There's a bit of room to move around, but not a lot. They all seem to just be enjoying themselves in drinking, and you hear the music just raucously playing out here. It's one of those moments where you have to kind of yell at each other point blank range to get information across.
Is there a central area where, like, the main speakers sit, or the DJ?
Yeah, everything is congregated into the back, and there is in the gazebo that's back there is the full stereo equipment with just thousands of black cords trailing out, and every so often you guys see as another one magically appears and starts traveling its way across the city.
Devil's will see if he can spot this fella who's supposedly like at the center of this party. See if he can spot that guy in here.
Okay, make an investigation check.
While he's doing that, can I try to listen in on any of the Fae and pick up what they're talking about?
It's going to be quite hard. You can absolutely try with a perception check.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So I'm on a roll today because that's an 18 plus 5 for investigation. That's 20. Is that 23? That's 23.
Okay. You spot this individual rather easily, Davos. He is sitting in one of the corners in a large kind of grassy, well-groomed, kind of rose and lily marked area. He's on a long, heart-shaped bench that in the center has this little fountain that is just bubbling and pouring ale out of the fountain consistently. With him is men, women, fae, just kind of sitting around talking. He's telling a story, and everyone seems to laugh and enjoy what he's saying, and cheers and drinks and refills their tankards out of the fountain, and he continues telling the story, and he seems exceptionally well dressed. He is wearing what appears to be a bright pink polo shirt. He has Fey tattooing all along his face and body. You notice that the glass that where his eyes would be, you notice appears to be tattooed around the eyes. It looks to be 2 mugs of ale with froth coming out the side of them that wrap around as if they're glasses, tattooed onto his face. You notice he's wearing a pair of cargo shorts with flip-flops and just kind of kicking his feet up and enjoying the company and the party. What was your perception check there?
Mine was 18.
18. Little
I don't
Flame,
know if
it's a struggle. You pick up a few small details. You hear, Cody's throwing a wicked slammer. Gets quiet for a bit. Yeah, last one was 3 years. Oh, this was just getting started. No doubt, this'll be his city for longer, I bet. That's about all you pick up.
And I'm assuming, like, because of my languages, I don't pick up my language choices. I don't pick up anything else.
Don't pick up anything else. Hey, WD Michael, thank you very much for the support. Thank you very much, man. It means a whole lot. Thank you. Thank you.
Davos is going to nudge Mugen and point out the head honcho of land, so to speak.
Mugen, ruffles his feathers and casts false life on himself.
I don't know if we're gonna need. Actually, I'm not even gonna bother talking. I mean, he'll talk, but Mugen probably won't hear what he says because of the loudness. He's gonna say, I don't know if we need to be hurting nobody. Probably won't need no false life, but that's the guy we definitely need to talk to.
Mhm.
So what do you guys do?
I'm going to.
Devos is going to probably start to approach the man in charge.
And I'll
This
join
can be
Davos.
solved with words. This can be solved with words. I'm confident that I can talk them into stopping the party. And
I
if
join
that doesn't work, I've got plenty of goodies.
I'll join Davos and going to going to this person.
Doro's sort of wandering off, looking between all the Fae because he's never seen any of these things before.
Okay. Doro, as you start wandering off, as the rest of the group. Kathak, what are you doing? Are you going with them?
Kathak is keeping close with Mugen.
Okay. So as the four of you head over, as Doro kind of wanders away and kind of explores the inner area, Doro, there is an individual that comes up to you, what looks like a sprite, holding a large pint of ale. Just, hi, you want to get a drink?
How big are sprites?
Tiny.
They're tiny. Okay, so he looks at her and he's just like, sure.
Okay, here, take this. She kind of like floats over and drops this large pint of ale into your hands. Looks
Okay,
clear.
he's gonna,
Looks
that
crisp.
typical like sideways, put the drink over the side and pour it over his shoulder, where it looks like he's drinking it.
Oh man, that's a 2-wave check right there. Make a sleight of hand and a deception check, please.
Let's go, Doro.
Action.
Sleight of hand and deception.
Sleight of hand is 9. Let's see how deception goes.
Oh boy.
Yeah, not good.
As you go to pour it out over your shoulder, you hear and on your shoulder is this tiny little silver fae with long white hair and soft bluish skin, wearing this kind of silverish and white armor, and just, hey man, no, you gotta drink it, here's a crazy straw, put it in there, you gotta make sure you drink it, alright, bolts off in the other
Doro
direction,
just looks at it now. He's like, okay.
and there is now a crazy straw in your ale that you did not pour out.
He's like, okay, well, bottoms up.
Has anyone noticed that we're missing someone?
Oh no.
Flame hasn't noticed, unfortunately.
As you ask this, Davos, with your passive, you see Doro with a crazy straw, just kind of drinking his ale through the crazy straw as he holds this
Davos is
pint.
going to groan loudly and storm over and slap the beer out of Tan and the shoulder, pull him like a child.
As you do, the entire party stops.
Damn it.
Everything halts.
I knew it.
You hear
Doro
from
just-
one of the paladins, "Hey, bro! Party foul, man!"
Turn and look at him and say, he did the same to me earlier.
Then both of you
Whatever.
should get out of here. You're not welcome in the house.
Doro looks super confused now because he's like, what is Big On talking about?
Party foul. Party foul.
Davos is going to reach into his coat, pull out a bundle of 8 sticks of dynamite wrapped together with the shortened fuse, and just hold it up. You want to see a fucking party foul? Here's your goddamn party foul. I got way more of this. You're gonna shut this shit down, or I'm gonna start blowing motherfuckers up. You understand me?
And-
Intimidation check.
Intimidation check indeed.
Lord, please.
I just love how us, the warlocks, are like, oh god.
He tried. He
Dora's not
tried, but
smart,
these
guys.
unreasonable, drunk, annoying youngsters are starting to get on his nerves now.
Dora's not smart, guys. Come on.
So 16 plus 6 is 22.
As you do, there's a lot of people seeing this immediately stop, look, and as the hangovers and the pain starts to set in, immediately start screaming, which makes them scream even more, which makes them scream even louder, and hold their heads as they all just start trying to figure out what's going on, and the paladin's just kind of like, all right, bro, all right, now, hey, look, man, put the dynamite down. You don't gotta do
Put
this.
the drinks down. We're done. Party's over.
Look, dude, bro, you ain't even had a burger yet, and you're in here with your dynamite, threatening to kill a bunch of innocent people, just trying to have a party, man.
I don't think they're trying to have a party anymore. They look like they're in a lot of pain, actually. They should go home and get some rest.
That's your fucking fault, man. You're coming in here with a major party foul, and you just, look, Dwayne, shut up. Aight.
Can I do a perception on that? Of the mentioning of Dwayne.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, you just see one of the other paladins come over and just be like, shut up. Look. All right. My name is Tanner, and you are?
Party King Davos here to shut this shit show down.
All right, so I'm gonna assume Davos from the Azure Adventurers Guild. All right. Assuming you're all from there, except for little Raven dude. He's obviously one of our cops, so you got one of our cops to come in and like party with you, man. That's cool. You guys don't seem that bad. All right. So let's lower the dynamite, and we can talk about this. All right.
That was the plan.
We're
But
having
then you
a
started
little.
talking about party fouls. Let me
We're
explain.
having a little
Dynamite is just to
kegger.
make sure.
It's just a little kegger, man.
The little kegger has enveloped most of the city.
And he points, and he actually kind of like points over to a tiny little keg. Covered
Yeah, I'm gonna call
in,
bullshit.
Covered
Can
in
I-
fey symbolisms all over it.
So
Can I-
that's what's doing it. I'm gonna Arcana check that.
I was gonna ask if I could Arcana check,
Yeah.
perhaps.
You can
Oh.
certainly try.
Perhaps I will just assist him. I will give the help action.
Okay, you're going to assist with an Arcana check.
All right.
So that gives him advantage, right?
Yep.
All right.
Okay, don't let me down, man.
All right. Natural 20.
Oh, shit.
And this is what happens when Davos. I like to imagine he looks at it, shakes his head, and then Davos slaps him on the back of the head and says,
This is the keg of revelry.
Oh.
It belongs to a special order of paladins dedicated to the Fae. And you are aware that this particular object here is your tribe has attempted to make one of these before in an attempt to appease the spirits. Never anything realistic, just a cask of ale with Sylvan written on it, just as kind of like a tribute to the spirits. But you're aware of what this appears to be with your Arcana check. The paladins just kind of give a look. All right. Okay. We all good? We all gonna calm down now?
Kinda.
And
What does the cask say?
Little Flame was going to say that.
That's right. You have Eyes of the Runekeeper.
Oh.
The cask is inlaid with magical runings. You can see that much, all in tie with the Fae. The wording that you see written in Fae, and not Sylvan, but written in ancient Fae, it reads, "There ain't no party like a paladin party, because a paladin party don't stop. Amen."
I love the amen at the end. That's pretty funny.
That's great.
On the other side, you also see where the tap is into this. It reads, "Work hard, party hard. You must always fight for your right to party. Bros before hoes. Nuff said. And live for tonight. Long-term consequences should never stand in the way of a good party."
Is anyone within 20 feet of that keg?
Jesus Christ.
The paladins are. It
Fuck,
is.
never
It
mind.
is their holy relic.
God damn it.
Little Flame will mention this, and I'm saying this is the cake of revelry. My people tried making one of these before.
Well, I'm gonna
It's,
go out on a limb and say it's a goddamn thing they didn't succeed. It's
Yes,
an amazing
but
thing. Because look around you. I don't know if you paladins up there have noticed, but city's kind of falling apart from all the partying. It needs to stop, at least for a while.
How many paladins are there?
There are 6 total.
there's
6 total?
Yep. Just kind of.
Eugen's gonna pull out his Book of Shadows and again show it to Davos, and it says they have to fight for their right to party. And party is extended. There's lots of A's in there.
Perfect. Okay. That's great. That's gonna make my job so much easier.
Little Flame will try to step away from Davos and try to step a little bit towards the paladins, saying, "Look, I understand. My people tried making one of these before too. I understand that this is a part of who you are, as well as part of what I am too. But
what just happened to my Discord? Hang on! Live stream. Hang on.
Yep.
Discord just did a Discord.
Yeah, it crashed on me for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay. We're back. Oh, wait, hold on. My cam's not up.
What the?
There we go.
What's on this?
Party foul.
Party foul!
We might as well call this
goddamn Fey machine.
Okay, so you saying where did I cut off at? Or do I want to just do the whole speech again?
You cut off at trying to make this.
Okay, so my people tried creating one of these as well, and I understand this is part of who you are, and as well as part of what I am too. But I'm not saying not to, but perhaps in moderation, just so don't cause harm to the others.
We ain't.
Back him up and say exactly. Moderation is the key to give the help action if this is a persuasion check.
We ain't done any harm. Nobody's been hurt, man.
Well, we've seen some people thrown out of a building.
Yeah, they're fine. They're drunk. By the time they hit the ground, they're sober.
But
which is exactly the problem.
Again, it's for those who are not part of the party or have no interest in it. It's causing harm to them. Perhaps you can make an agreement.
They're the ones. All right. Look, they're the ones having party fouls. They're the ones not wanting to join us. All right. We did a service. We didn't get paid for it, but we said we would party, so we've been partying. It's been
the troll, yes.
Yeah, it's been how many days?
It's been a while, dude. I don't know if you're aware of this. It's been quite a while. No one's been doing anything but partying for the better part of a month, and yeah, city's kind of falling apart. People need to get back to work.
Who seems to be
a serious problem?
The leader of their group.
It seems to be the guy who's talking, maybe. This Tanner.
Is there any way we can reach an agreement? I don't want anyone hurt as well.
All right. We have no problem with you Azure dudes. Never had a problem before. But, all right. The party really hasn't come to an end yet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got a question. Why and how can we end it?
Why and how? You know what? Hey, Cody! He shouts out. You see the individual at the fountain just kind of like stands up, puts his hands in his pockets, walks over. His hair, this bright brown color, kind of flowing off this way and letting off bits of foam as it kind of trails in the wind. And, yo, what's up? What do you killjoys want with my boys and our bit of revelry here?
It's been going on too long, man. It's got to take an intermission for a while. City's starting to suffer, dude. It's got to stop.
It's not like I won't repay them for their partying. Everyone gets a little bit of money in their pockets.
How long do you plan on continuing this party?
Well, 4 years. Got to beat my last record.
4 years, huh?
No one suffers from alcohol poisoning at my parties, but they do wake up with a hangover when it's time to kick them out. Send them on their way.
I heard the screaming. I'm aware of the hangovers.
Yeah, but hey, you know, sometimes you got to stop some people from drinking. We've kicked out plenty of assholes when they're drunk.
Yeah, that's why we're here, to stop some people from drinking.
Yeah, but we're doing pretty good. So,
That really doesn't matter to me on a personal level.
Look,
See,
little man, I know who you are.
Yeah, I'm goddamn party king, and I'm here to shut this shit show down.
No, you're one of those pack breakers. The little old vole. I know you. We took some drinks and some shots when you did what you did.
Freedom's important to me, man.
But you sold something for it, brother. You sold something for it. But I like it. You took initiative. Have a shot with me. You just...
I was just gonna look at the drinks. Look back at him.
Nothing magic about it except they're popping into existence. I ain't a douchebag.
Are we able to get close to that keg of revelry?
The paladins are standing around it. They will not let you near that.
That's the only reason I didn't throw a bundle of dynamite at it a while ago. There's innocent people too close to the blast radius. I have to just hold off on that for a moment. I was gonna look the dude in the eye and say, I don't drink while I'm on duty.
That's a problem then. As he just boom, boom, taps them together and whoosh, poof. All right. Look. Bros. You want this to end. I'll tell you what. You guys seem like the hard-ass types. So we'll play a little game. In return, I will give each and every one of you something. And 2 pieces. Oh, wait, hold on. 2. I don't want you getting double ideas. 2 pieces of unadulterated information. you gotta play
What's
a game.
the game? A drinking game, huh?
Oh, you know it, brother. You know it.
Still holding the dynamite in his hand. Now with his other hand not holding the dynamite, he is scratching his beard, thinking.
My boys. 3 of them fresh off the lot. And 2 of my veteran boys. Tanner'll sit this one out. He drinks like a fish. Against you 5.
Oh no.
And I will end the party. And I will give you your information.
Doro no like this.
And I will give each of you a special little gift.
I don't like to see the Doro, but it's either this or we start shooting. Which would you prefer?
Shooting.
Really?
Doro? No.
Wow.
I told
Gonna
you.
look
we're
at
not
Cody.
shooting yet.
Gonna look
Doro
at
is
Cody
very-
and say, I
Doro-
honestly didn't expect him to say shooting, gonna be honest.
I mean, I'll turn his gun into a shot glass. I'll have trouble shooting that.
Yeah, it depends on what you mean by shooting.
Little Flame will turn and look at this person and speak a little in Sylvan to him.
Yeah, what do you say?
And say, will you keep your word as well as ensure there is no tampering with the drinks?
Oh, come on now. I know who your power daddy is.
At this, he blinks.
I know you're a good power bottom.
Oh.
He doesn't even know what
Don't
term
you
means. He just
worry,
tilts his head
man.
like, what?
Drinks aren't gonna be spiked. Shit, alcohol is good alcohol. You don't do nothing to party foul. At
Is it
all.
common or
Ever.
Sylvan?
No.
He says this in Sylvan.
Yeah.
Okay.
but yes.
Devils will look
He
to
seems
Mugen.
confused for a moment at the mention of power bottom. Like, what does he mean? But he seems relaxed by the answer.
Devils will look to Mugen and say, what do you think, dude?
Mugen shrugs, and then he'll minor illusion a glove and drop it in between the paladins and their group.
Oh no.
Well then.
All righty. Yes. Boys. Saddle up.
Doro just says in thieves can't. He's just like, this is not gonna be okay. This is not gonna be okay.
Oh, you'll be fine, little
Devils
kobold.
is not putting away the dynamite.
All right. Music, maestro, if you would, please.
Oh no.
Oh, don't put that shit on.
He looks over, and there is this the the
This is great.
DJ sets up a bit of music. Sounds very 80s in nature.
Okay, a little better.
If you are in the if you have access to the adventurers needed roll 20, you can pop in and listen to your drinking music. As he claps his hands and a table appears with white sheets on it, and in front of each of you, as he motions for you to spread out, is 20 cups
Oh god.
filled to almost spilling with ale. Alright. How this game is going to work: you will drink first person in line until one of you falls. And then it goes to the next person. And you drink until you fall. Now, if you manage to go down your line before the other team does, you lose. If they go through their line before one of you falls, they lose. I'll be very sore if my boys lose. But
I'm a little confused. So it's last people standing or last people to finish drinks?
last people standing. And if you finish your 20, I will provide you more. And you will keep drinking.
So what you're saying is we don't have to finish the 20.
You have to stay conscious long enough or have enough people standing before they all fall unconscious. You have to be standing long enough to where they all fall unconscious.
Oh god, they're packing the bro though.
Alrighty, so
Whoever lasts the longest.
alright, let's get an order started, everybody. Who's
Doro, go
the
first.
best? Doro's going
gonna-
first?
Doro will probably go first because he's probably the biggest lightweight here. So get him out of the way.
Okie dokie, if you want to go first, amigo, go ahead.
Oh god.
Just get him out of the way.
Give me a second, I'll be right back. Jesus Christ.
God. This is not
So-
going well.
Doro, then who?
My constitution's shit, but I'm gonna turn into a monkey.
I was hoping you'd say that, quite honest.
I have a +1 modifier, so that's what I'm saying. Let's just get it done.
Well, I have a -1, so
Oh god.
So thank goodness for grade 8.
we'll see.
I have
We'll let Mugen
have
go
a-
first in case he doesn't like that idea and dispels it.
Do
I
you
have
want-
a +8 to con. Con saves.
Oh, good, good. You'll come in handy.
if he doesn't roll bad.
Davos is gonna go last because if it gets down to him, he's gonna take his rubber shooter and try paladins near, or at least get them to fuck off from the keg and just boom. Davos has a plan.
Worst case scenario, we just kill them all.
No, we don't do that. That's a bad idea because these are just people, dude. That's why we went to the guard station to pick up rubber bullets so we wouldn't have to kill nobody.
I said worst case scenario.
I suppose, yeah, that's a pretty bad scenario. That might actually
Oh,
we kill
boy.
all of them and then also somehow. Which I'm gonna be honest, if we butcher a room full of innocent people just partying, I'm pretty sure Wraith will make us die.
Oh no,
There's not a lot of coming back from that one.
I'm talking about the paladins, not the people.
You're gonna kill lawful good paladins who are just partying? Wow, that's a pretty fucking evil act, man. Holy shit.
Okay, you know what? Leave me alone. I'm trying. I'm thinking.
Davos is the one thinking, Doro, you son of a bitch, this wouldn't be happening if you just hadn't arrested.
Look, he was interested with all the Fae. He's never seen Fae.
Yeah.
This is fair.
Did
This
he
is fair.
forget that Davos popped a warning shot at him earlier?
He kind of forgets a lot of things.
Yeah, you forget a lot.
So, do you guys have a drinking order that you wish to?
I'm writing it down right now.
Alrighty.
Okay. And then I'm assuming this is the order, guys?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Okay. As-
Oh man.
As you guys decide your order for this game, Doro, being the first up on the line, the paladin that stands next to you is a halfling. He is currently shirtless. He is quite fit and quite muscular. He's wearing what looks like short shorts that are a little wet. It looks like he has been in the pool. And he kind of just pulls his hair back. It's a little shaggy, and he's like, "All right, little man versus little man. Let's do this, man." You ready to drink, bro?
Doro just nervously. Oh god.
Yeah! Hell yeah! Alright! As he says this, the two of you going to drink. The DC for your first beer starts at 5, and for each one you drink, it goes up by 1.
Ooh.
So it's a con save?
It is a con save. Each one you drink and fail, the save goes up by 1. Each one you succeed stays the same.
Okay.
So I've got my delectable sheet of paper right here.
So
And once you've accumulated 3 failures, you are out.
okay. Tell me when.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll your first one. As the... Wow, that's 2 fails.
That's 9.
That is a success. The halfling, as he goes to grab his first one, goes to drink it, and just... He gets smacked on the back real hard, and as he does by his bro, spills the drink. Dude!
Party foul, get his
What
ass out
the
of here.
fuck, man? You're supposed to hold your beer, bitch.
Doro just says party foul.
Yeah, that was gonna start chanting party foul. I would actually like to do
He
a persuasion
accumulates.
check here
He
to see if I can get him thrown out.
They're not gonna throw him out.
Ah, come on, at least let me try.
Go ahead. Let's make this persuasion check.
I mean, I'm not too broken up about this low roll because you already did that, but it's only a 11 plus. There it is, 2, so 13.
13. They don't throw him out, but you hear him go, Kegston! Kegston! Oh, come on, guys. That's so much harder. Cody just... Hey, buddy.
Hi, Daddy.
Hey, buddy.
Papa.
Are you playing with Pepper?
Papa.
Okay, you go play with Pepper, bud. I love you. Alright, go play.
He's so cute.
Go play. Go play. As Cody stands up and just... Sounds like the boys want it. Keg stand. Oh, fine.
Quit your bitching and get on that keg, you freaking pansy. Go.
Careful, bud. Careful.
Chop, chop.
Stand up.
Some of us want to get paid sometime this year.
They bring over actually a tube from the keg of revelry, pop it into his mouth, and 2 of the other paladins hold him upside down. As the next round, Doro, his DC has climbed substantially for this.
Good.
Hey.
I heard 2 fails. Is that right?
For spill. Wow! Wow! That
What?
die is going away. That
No, we love
die
it.
is going away.
We love that die.
He got another natural 1.
Hey, Doro got a 4, so Doro failed.
That is a fail on Doro. That is 1 fail for Doro. However, this halfling failing a second time, you just hear, no, no, no. Go inside, take a cold shower, you're done. Cold shower, you're out. We'll figure out a punishment for you later. Cold shower, go. The halfling just kind of slumps his shoulders. You hear a bit of whimpering as he makes his way off, feeling quite heavily embarrassed at his performance, and trudges his way
He
back
lost to a mere football.
back into the house. At this point, the next one standing, Doro, is a Goliath
Oh. Ooh.
that goes to stand there and just looks at you and, all right, you lucked out. Kid's dumb. Not gonna look out with me. Go ahead and roll.
Okay, so it's a 6 now because I failed the last one.
It is a 6.
Alright. 15.
15. That's a success. The Goliath succeeds. Go ahead and roll again. Goliath gets another 16 on his roll.
18.
18 success. Go ahead and roll again.
That's not a save. It's the same amount. 14.
Same amount. All right, roll again.
Fail.
The Goliath fails as well on this one as he starts kind of getting through. Chugs what left of it he can. You have one more failure, Doro. It is up to a 7.
7. Okay. Whew. Okay. Come on.
Goliath succeeds.
Succeeds.
Go ahead. Goliath natural 20s.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll.
Succeed.
Succeed. Okay. Go ahead and roll again.
Fail.
All right. As Doro, you get to your wow, you actually made a good way in. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 beers Doro chugs down before he finally just falls back pretty well drunk.
His eyes are just spinning a little bit. He's just like, Dora, don't feel so good.
The guy.
What's up?
The Goliath look. What?
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
The Goliath looks at you, Mugen. All right, Kenku, let's do this.
Was the last roll he did was a success?
Yes.
The Goliath? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Mugen is going to turn into a mammoth.
Yes!
As the transformation is complete, Davos will just, with his free hand not holding dynamite,
We'll
tongue
do.
out.
We'll do what?
Raise his middle finger and stick his tongue out at the other.
And he will put his little trunk and suck down a beer.
I fucking love that. Holy shit. The Goliath succeeds his first roll with a natural 20. Mugen?
I got a 9.
9, that is a success. All right, go ahead and roll.
It's a 6. No, 7.
7, success. All right, go ahead again.
I rolled a 2 and a 4, by the way. Thank you, Mammoth.
Davos will pat Mugen's mammoth-y side and say, "You got this."
That's a natural 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a success. Goliath keeps succeeding. Go ahead and roll, Mugen.
That's a 14.
That's a success. Goliath fails his second one. Go ahead and roll.
17 plus 5.
That's a success. Goliath rolls, succeeds. Go ahead and roll.
6 plus 5.
That's a success. Goliath coming close to failing now, but still succeeding.
Uh, 10.
10. All right. The Goliath. Wow, another 8. Still managing to stay.
Oh, man.
Mugen, go ahead.
Another 10.
All right. With that, the Goliath fails his third roll as he just. And he sits down, just raises a hand. And Goliath calls himself out.
Don't beat yourself up. You couldn't outdrink a mammoth. Can. Davos being diplomatic.
The dwarf comes up looks over. Go ahead and drink.
7 plus 5.
Okay. Keep rolling.
19 plus 5.
All right. Keep rolling.
A 3 plus 5.
That is a success.
7 plus 5.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, there's a nat 1. The only thing I could do to fail.
All right, that puts your DC up to 6 as Mugen just getting through these beers now at this point. You have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 beers. And on the 15th, you just pull a little too much in too quick as you have a little bit of a schnortle issue there. DC is up to 6. Dwarf succeeds.
All right. 8.
So that's a success.
16 plus 5.
That's a success.
2 plus 5 is 7. 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Yep.
So basically anything but a nat 1.
Anything but a nat 1. So just keep rolling until you get a nat 1. Tell me how many times you roll.
Okay, 1. It's 3.
I'm gonna cheat and pull up the Wizard's dice roller app.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
All right. On the 15th beer, the dwarf suffers a failure.
All right. So, do you want me to restart the count?
I would imagine that'd be easier.
And
I got lots of d20s I can roll, so.
then on 16, 17, and 18 on beer. I'm sorry. It puts it at a 7 with you getting a nat 1. But for the sake of it, I'll ignore that for now.
So 1 or a 2.
1 or a 2.
I didn't roll any.
But you are at a 1 and a 2, so you're at a 7. But the dwarf nat 1s on beer 16. Beer 17, and he raises a hand and pops out.
Yes.
And as that happens, you are on beer 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. You're on beer 17. And next comes a half-orc. All right.
Please tell me it's the half orc I think it is.
No, it's not Titchy.
Shit.
Do you want me to just roll until I get a failure?
Yeah, roll until you get a failure. I'm just rolling in batches of 5. 2,
Okay. Well, I'll do the same.
5. The first 5 succeed.
First 2 are good. The next, so I'm at 5, no failures yet. Now I'm just gonna roll in batches of 5s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's cocked. All right.
Saving
So
grace.
that's 1 failure with a 2.
Okay. That
Put me up to 8 now.
would actually put you. That would put you. Yep, up to an 8 for a DC.
So anything above a 3, so the next 5.
10 in 1, 2, 3,
11, 12,
15.
right?
Turning into a mammoth threw everything off. Fucking polymorph. And the best part is too is Cody's like, I'll allow it.
Yeah.
I will allow it.
All right, so the
He likes
next 5. There it is.
Okay.
I got a 2 and a 3.
So
can-
you rolled 15 beers.
Yeah, 3 iterations of 5.
Okay, so on beer, we'll say on beer 14, you mammothly drink too much at this moment and just kind of. Do you let your form drop?
No, I'll stay in a mammoth form.
You sit down on your mammoth butt. Some of the beer kind of shakes a bit, but never spills. As you raise your trunk. That was impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Comes to the half-orc and Little Flame.
All right.
You guys are ahead by 1 drinker.
So how many fails does he have?
Half-orc has goose egg at the moment.
Okay. So before he starts, Little Flame speaks in Sylvan. May the best drinker win.
All right.
Doro sticks his drunken head up. Go, big on the rock.
All right.
uh,
So what's the DC?
yeah, 5.
Oh, okay. Starting off 5. Okay.
Yep. Half-orc.
18.
Success. 2.
If this is how we beat this encounter, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
Okay.
Keep rolling until you hit a.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Yep.
sorry.
No,
Okay.
keep rolling.
That's a 5.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Just barely a pass for your second one.
Okay. Okay, another one. Dirty 20.
All right.
14.
All right.
11.
All right.
13.
All right.
13.
Okay.
17.
Failure on the orc.
5.
All righty.
11.
All righty.
9.
Okay.
My dude, Little Flame, been holding out.
11.
Okay.
18.
All right.
6.
There's another fail on the orc.
Go, Little Flame.
11.
Ooh, that was close.
18.
All right. The orc getting through 20 beers, another 20 appear in a line.
Freaking Davos might not even get his turn
This
because
is a-
Little Flame's gonna beat him all.
The next one is 9.
Success.
Ooh, that was close. 19.
All right, that's a success.
Ooh. Okay, 8.
8, that's a success. On beer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. On beer 25, the half-orc waves off, sits down,
Little Flame bows to him.
and the last guy in line, a human, looks really confused at all of his fellow paladins and just, this is really, really sad, bros.
Doro's just drunkenly cheering on Little Flame
Holy
right
crap, guys. Like, god damn.
Davos will just look at him and say, hey, give some of...
No, they're not getting credit. They fucking, they
I didn't say
screwed up.
credit, I said slack.
No, they're not getting slack either. They
Okay.
failed.
Go ahead and roll again.
Yep.
17.
Success.
Oh, okay. First fail. 3.
All right, goes up to a 6.
All right. 19.
Success.
10.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
Just keep rolling 10s.
16.
Okay.
Well, he had
That
to
works
go to
too.
the universe, and we're over here drinking. Good job, guys.
Mugen
6.
makes a mammoth noise.
Just barely a success.
Yeah.
You haven't failed once.
Oh,
Dude.
5.
That's
my
a second
fail.
fail. That's a second fail.
That's a
We're up to a
second fail.
7. By the time you get there, Dwayne has already finished 20 beers.
What?
What
that's-
does Wayne look like exactly? He
He's just a human with like a short crop haircut. He's wearing a tank top, some blue jeans, boots. Kind of muscular and fit.
So you would say he's built like a rock?
Oh, I didn't say the Rock. Rock doesn't have hair.
All right.
I mean, he used to.
Roll again.
Yep.
12.
Success.
15.
Success.
7.
That is just barely a success.
Yeah. Oh, he's down.
All right.
On the last one with the 4.
All right. As you drop down, it
So proud.
brings us to
brings it to me.
Davos.
He seems to be dry heaving at this.
Davos is gonna undo his ponytail, let his hair down to his middle back, his hair metal haircut finally flowing free on a mission. Never before has this occurred. Sit tied up on the job, but this is a special occasion, letting forth his true power.
Boomer power.
This is how he turned. This isn't even his final transformation, guys.
Yeah, I still have my shirt on.
All right. I'm rolling in batches of 5 for Dwayne.
All right, first 5 for Davos. We've got a 19, a 6, a 10, a 16, and a 7.
All succeed.
Next 5, we've got a 7, a 13. These are, I'm not adding the modifier to these because I know it's a pretty low one. I'll only add it if it's low. Like, for example, it's a con save, you said?
Yep.
Okay, this 4 becomes a 5. Thank fuck for my con save being 1. Real glad I put points in the Constitution with my ability modifier. This would have been a bad thing.
Oh.
So 17, nat 20, 5, and a 7 and a 13 are what I got in that one.
Okay. Dwayne
We've
finished.
got-
I'll say this: Dwayne gets through 40 beers while you're drinking.
Has he failed?
Davos
even
is
one yet?
pacing himself.
Not yet.
What?
In the
This
batches,
dude is
in the
like-
batches that I've been rolling, he's just bam, 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 bam,
He
bam.
must have put all to Constitution or something.
He's got a +4, and he's not rolled. He's not
Wow.
rolled a 1 yet.
Dang.
Davos is pacing himself. He's not in any kind of hurry. He's still holding his dynamite. He's just casually drinking with one hand.
All right.
And that's a 7, an 8, a 14, a 12, and an 18. No, that's a 16. My bad.
All right.
That last one's a 16, not an 18. 5 going out. We got... Oh, that one's cocked. So I got a nat 20, a cocked die I'm re-rolling. Turns out it's an 11. A 6, a 16, and a 15.
All right. Puts you at 15
12,
beers
11,
down.
12, 11, 8, 16, and 13.
All right, 20 beers. Another row of beers sets, and he's just kind of like waiting on you to catch up at this point.
Yeah, I was just gonna hold on for a moment, look at him, and say, "Dude, I don't even want to be doing this. I just want."
Yeah, well, you come and ruin my party, bro.
I'm not ruining it. I'm just trying to get it to.
Yeah,
down.
you're trying to end the party, bro.
Just drink.
17, 19, 14, 12, and a 6.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Just start getting that ones, please.
Come on, get that freaking that one.
I
Not
don't
you.
wanna.
I
don't wanna
I'm
do
talking
it.
about You.
Oh, okay. 19, 18, 15, 5, and what is this? 16? That's a 16. One of the dice I have, the green one that I have, the 16 is like poorly done and it looks like an 18 unless you look closely at it.
I hate that.
All right, so that's another. That's 30 beers down. Davos crushing it.
We got a 7 and 11 beer run. We got a 5, a 9, and a 12. My
Okay.
lows, they're starting to get low.
This is scary.
They're starting to go.
There's 35 beers.
Well, there went one die. Fell on the floor. I'll re-roll it. It was a 13, but I'll re-roll it. Okay, we got a 7, an 8, a 13, an 8, and a 7. Don't like. I'm in the
Okay.
single digits.
All right, as you get to 40, he just kind of looks at you and, all right, bro, respect, bro.
And then he throws up.
Let's go. As he starts drinking down another 5.
Just rolling that one. Give me something. 15, 13, 17, nat 20.
All right.
There we go.
All right.
Back where we need to be.
All right.
Jesus.
He gets through. Oh, he finally fails on beer. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. On beer 59, he fails and his DC goes up by 2.
So he was only able to fail by nat 1. Oh, great. That's awesome.
He's a hardy boy. He's a hardy
He is a
boy.
hardy boy.
Devil's just gonna look at him and be like, "What's the matter? Tired?"
Davos, a resident drinker.
What's the matter? I've drank more than you.
That you know of.
Little
Punk
does he know,
ass
Davos was a-
bitch.
7, 13, 8, 12, 12. How did I... Don't care. They're passes, I'm taking them.
So by this time, are the rest of us like sobered up or?
Oh no, you guys have drank a lot. The only one who the one who probably sober up first will probably be Mugen.
Yeah.
I don't like seeing 5s. I don't like it because it's the bear.
Just accept it.
17. Every time I see a 5, I think, oh god. Calm down, it's okay. Look, okay, so that green die that has the fucked up 16 is the only die that's been nat 20 time. It's always that die. So nat 20, 14, 5, because 4 plus 1 equals 5. I really don't like that. And an 8.
Just accept it.
All right. That is 55 beers down for Davos.
Okay, we got a 6, we got a 9, we got a 5, we got a 17, and then we got an 8.
Okay. All
Holy
right.
fuck.
Put you guys
The
in
dice gods.
even 60. 1. Fails again.
Haha!
We're
gonna get outdrank by a dude in sunglasses.
65, 67, 68, 69. He fails.
I'm gonna try to
at
persuade him. I'm gonna throw a
69.
persuasion check out there to just be like, dude, just give up.
Well, wasn't that his third because he rolled an nat 1?
Second.
No, it goes up by 2.
It goes up by dose. And unfortunately, the halfling just nat 1 twice. I was like, yeah, no, twice in a row, you're out. Just get the fuck out of here. You're gone. You're gone,
I
son.
I was wondering why he went away so quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering.
16 plus 2 is 18. Is that enough to persuade him to give up?
No, he rolled a flat 18 and goes, fuck you, man. We fight for our right to party, bro. This is our right. I'm gonna
He
fight.
takes a shot. He takes a drink and passes out.
I would laugh if that happened, but I doubt it will. Alright, we got a 6. We got a 16. We got a 12. We got a... What? What?
I'm
He
just
passed
scaring.
out.
I'm just scaring you. I'm just scaring you, just for the fuck of it.
Stop that! It's not cool!
Job as the DM.
So 16, 9, 12, 12, and a 6. Okay. Maybe the dice gods will keep smiling on me. Or maybe I'll
Don't jinx it.
maybe I'll just throw 5 nat 1 quick. 8. 5 because 4 plus 1 equals 5. 5 because 5 plus 1 is 6, but I don't care, it's already a 5. 6 and 9. Oh, no, come back, die. You're the one that's good. We got a 7. We got a nat 20 on not the... We got a 15. We have a 4 plus 1 is 5. Thank fuck. And a 7.
All right. As you
What
hit,
is saving you?
as you hit beer 79. For Dwayne, it was, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. So beer 94. As you guys hit, as Dwayne hits beer 94, and you, Davos, hitting beer 79, he just kind of...
That was just gonna hold out an empty cup and say, if you're gonna...
That's what happens when you show off.
Alright. Fuck you, man. You win.
Oh.
Party's over. These guys are dicks. But they won fair and square. Pack it up. Going home. Damn it, bro. I'm sorry. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry. As he starts to
I'm just
kind
happy
of,
I beat one of them.
as he starts to get rather upset at at this, he kind of plops himself on the ground and just kind of like holds his head for a bit.
Mugen pats him on the head with his trunk.
So,
It's
for the
so
fuck of it,
fuzzy.
just for the fuck of it, I decided to roll again to see
Yeah.
this happen. Just wait till you see it. Just wait till you see it. You're gonna.
Oh.
Why?
Where? I don't see
Dice
it.
gods are. Holy shit, dude.
Oh god.
Oh my God!
God.
3,
Okay, for those
4
who
nat
don't see-
ones.
Actually, the one on the top right is a 2. I'll have
Oh
you know.
my God! You would have.
That would
Oh.
have been it.
Oh, the gods would have said no. This party continues.
Nope, because we still
Oh,
have Catholic laws behind me.
that's
forget, we've
true.
got
That is
person.
true. We do have Kethok. It would have been over for Davos. I am
Oh,
going
man.
to post that on some Twitter.
Yes, do it.
That is gonna
The
go.
very next roll, like when you started to say he failed, that's
Oh man.
Thank god.
holy shit, dude.
Woo!
That was
Jesus
just gonna
Christ, that was-
and just hawk the biggest Louis he can at him. Because Davos doesn't like this guy.
The party gods smite thee.
As you go to, Cody just kind of snaps a finger, the loogie disappearing, and he wipes away the table as it disappears. Boys, that was shameful.
Yeah, you guys suck. I don't even drink on duty. What the hell?
No. The nice thing about the Fey Ale, it's not going to get you drunk, and it's not going to fill you up. It allows you to keep drinking. So if you wish to keep partying, you absolutely can. And I'd love to have you. You guys seem like good partiers. Even the Kenku with his mammoth-like stature. I like it. I like it.
Doro's just still laying on the ground. He just puts a thumb up.
All right. So, each of you, let's start with your gifts first. Each of you is going to receive a flask of never-ending spirits. Except for you,
Nice.
Davos.
Oof.
Yeah, that's fine. I
You
already
already
have one.
have one. Whereas, I'm going to give you, as the winner of this little shindig, and you and your friends can fight over it for whenever you wish to use it. And he just kind of apparates in his hand a mug with a very angry looking bearded face on it. No matter what you put in here, no matter how strong it is, you will always stay sober. As he gives you a tankard of sobriety.
Oh, goody. I have ideas.
Now,
We'll place that into his bag of holding for later uses.
he apparates 6 wooden chairs for each of you, and on the bottom of them is a small water cushion. It looks to be filled with possibly ale underneath, or inside of the cushion. Please, let's have a seat. You have questions, I imagine. So,
Doro's the first one to sit down because he's just like, but it's like the kind of like slumped over sit down too. So it's
you have questions? I have answers within reasonable excess. And if I can't answer it, I will tell you and let you ask a different one. My powers only go so far. After all, we Fae tend to stick to the Feywild. At this moment, you begin to hear a chorus of people just, oh, why?
Elvis will turn and say, "You're welcome," with a big cocky grin on his face, fully aware that they're probably not happy, but not really caring.
Quick question, DM. Did you say he said that we can ask one question or two?
You as a group can ask 2 questions.
Okay.
And he sits back and apparates a glass of scotch into his hand and kind of kicks his feet up into the air.
Mm-hmm.
And waits for you all to come up with your questions.
Little Flame looks to the rest of you. If it's all right, if I may be a little selfish, you mentioned something to me that caught my attention, and I would really like to know.
You want to know the identity of your Fate ID.
Davos will look to Mugen and say, "We should probably ask a few questions we have, huh?"
Mugen blast elephant noises.
I understand you even less now than ever.
Understandable.
All right. So, Little Flame turns.
You only get
Looks
2
fake.
questions. So, you guys haven't agreed yet who's asking what questions. So,
Well, I trust Mugen to ask the question. I'll give Mugen a question, because I know he'll ask the right question.
right, but it's not each
I had
of
a
you
phone
gets
call right
2
now.
No,
questions.
it's only one group, so we only get 2 questions as a group.
It's
We have
as
to
a
decide.
group, you get 2 questions.
I know, I'm voting that Mugen gets one of the questions.
Mugen drops the form, going back to.
I am fine with him getting question.
Can-
The questions I have
can-
are pretty selfish.
Doro would really only ask one question in particular. So I mean, it's
Mugen pulls out a piece of paper and quill and writes on top questions and then hands it to each person so they can put what they want to ask on the paper, and then it can be voted on.
So he's going to whisper it to you, Mugen, because Little Flame doesn't know how to read or write. So this is what he'll send to you, and I'll send it to you direct message.
Doro can barely write, so reading.
Yeah. But you guys will see it.
Okay.
That's Little Flame. That's Little Flame's question.
Davos will write down on a piece of paper, where are Vol's phylacteries?
That's a big one.
Mugen writes it down.
Katak has no questions. He already knows who he can ask it to.
Mugen nods and then hands the paper to Doro.
Dora had a phone call.
No, I typed it in the chat.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mugen's gonna point at yours, Little Flame, and go. He's gonna pose another question. But then he will point to Little Flame and like put his hand up and then put his hand back down and be like,
yeah. And he would say, so he basically would say yes.
all right, are you gonna vote for yourself?
Yeah.
All
He's
right.
gonna vote for himself. He really, that's like his personal goal.
All right, he's gonna point to Davos and put his hand up.
Yeah. What's up?
We're voting on what questions to ask.
I vote. I think you know what I vote. I want those damn phylacteries are.
All right, so that's 2. Kathak doesn't have a question, so then Doro.
Doro doesn't really care. His is just more like, if it can be answered, answer it. That's it.
All right, we'll assume you have 1 vote for yourself. So Kathak, you have to decide between Doro or Little Flame's question being asked.
Katak will go with Little Flames.
Mugen nods, tears off the piece of paper with their initial questions, writes down, where can we find Vol's phylacteries? And who is Little Flame's Great Spirit? And he'll show the group again before submitting it.
Davos gives a thumbs up and puts his cigarette out on the bottom of his boot and flicks it around.
Doro just grabs Little Flame's hand and just gives a nod.
Yeah. He nods as well.
Okay.
And he'll hand it to Chad.
Kodakis kind of looks it over and sets it down, takes a sip. All right. Vol. Her phylactery is currently making its way around Purgatory, collecting souls on its own. You, dear boy, were the prior feeder of souls to her phylactery. So she's in a bit of a tiz. Needless to say, whoever gave you that particular knife of yours, well, really fucking hated Vol. Good, too, because she's a bit of a bitch.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Not a big fan on parties.
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of likes drowning people. Really not a fan of that either.
Yeah, yeah. But you'll have to head back to Purgatory and enjoy it there. Good luck
Oh
finding
boy.
it.
Well, if it's what I think it is, I've heard what it looks like, and I'm pretty sure that thing's gonna be hard to make.
I mean, if it's tall enough, it's got spindly legs like a spider, it could make itself look like a bunch of trees. Who knows, really? That bitch really kind of just twists everything that she touches. I will say, though, you will be putting a target on your head if you are not strong enough to take that out and deal with her at the same time.
At the same time, you say, huh?
Oh, what do you think a lich is going to do if you blow up their phylactery? She'll probably send a clone of herself. Something of that sort. So, hey, you do you. See
The
how
bitch
you
must
do.
die.
Well, die.
I wish you the best of luck, buddy. I wish you the best of luck. And for you, your power daddy. Is my brother.
Hearing this, Little Flame's eyes just widen, just the look on his face just says it all, just like, wait, what?
And if you want to talk to him, one thing you could do for yourself, leave out a mug of ale, a box of Pop Rocks, a whoopee cushion, a joy buzzer,
Firecrackers.
and 2 stink bombs.
That was close.
Who's your patron? The fucking Joker?
It's an archfey, so it could be whoever. He doesn't know who it is. So just to make sure I got it all down. Leaf Mug of Ale, Pop Rocks, Joy Buzzer, Whoopee Cushion. Is that right?
And 2 stink bombs.
Yeah, and 2 stink bombs.
And he'll come to you when he's ready, in his own time. But, oh yeah. He definitely got his attention that day.
Look at you catching people's attention. Good job, good job. It can't be me all the time after all.
No, being you is like being a stick in the mud. No one wants to be a stick in the mud.
I like being me.
Oh, the last thing I'll give you all, because you're all so entertaining. The Crimson Maw are looking for a way to get over to Silver Reef and climb the tower.
That is an incredibly stupid idea on their part. Because any one of them that shows up, brains out of there.
They've got the power, and if they get the permission from the council.
Doro looks really confused at this because he doesn't know who the Crimson Maw is.
Imagine, they'll walk through your city peacefully and eat and devour everything in that tower. That'll be funny.
I wonder if they'll like the taste of dynamite or if it'll be a little spicy.
Have to find out,
Probably a little spicy.
but I wish you all the very best of luck. I have other parties to get to, other places to be. Good luck,
You have
boys.
yourself a banging time, but please, don't make me come back out here.
Little Flame bows and speaks to Sylvan. Thank you.
As you say that, Davos, he just looks at you and snaps one finger I need you to make a dex save.
Ooh, I'm good at those. 11 plus 7 is
Not
18.
enough, unfortunately.
Really?
Really? It's a Fey Lord, my dude. Although,
fair enough.
pretty close. You only needed 3 more. As what feels like a gallon of rum falls over and washes over you. He snaps his other finger. The keg of revelry disappears, and then he vanishes as well.
Davos will just silently look at the rest of it. Great face. You can almost hear the ear-piercing whine that he hears in his head as the rage builds up, and he just says, "Any one of you laugh, I will kill all of you right now."
What do I roll to make sure Dora doesn't laugh? Because he might.
Charisma save.
Okay, charisma save it is.
Yeah, he's drunk.
I'm rolling it too.
Mugen will just use Presto to make the Nelson ha
20.
laugh.
21, actually. I'm sorry. 21 charisma save.
You succeed to hold yourself, Little Flame.
Davos will just give a wag of a finger at Mugen and say, "You're lucky you're as awesome as you are. You get a pass. You get a pass."
What did Doro get?
He got a 4.
Doro fucking starts laughing his drunk ass off.
Davos is gonna stand up, walk over to Doro, towering over him, being much taller than he is.
He's still laughing.
Shake his head, and just kind of trip him.
So you trip,
Nice.
you purposefully trip over him. You have
No,
a
I
few
trip him.
He's on the ground laughing.
Oh, I thought he was standing.
No. He's on the ground.
He's sitting down in those chairs.
Davos is gonna squat down beside him,
Or he's
look him in
sitting
the
down.
eye, and he's going to say right to his face, "I cook a pretty mean kobold. I'll have you for dinner sometime."
Mugen will nod in agreement.
Make an intimidation check with advantage. Doro, wisdom save,
Nope.
disadvantage.
So I rolled a 2, but
What's-
I have advantage, so then I rolled 18.
What's the
So
roll?
Wisdom, Doro, disadvantage.
At this, okay.
What?
Gotta beat a 17 plus 6. You've got to beat a 23, is that? 16,
Oof.
17 and...
He didn't get it. He didn't get it.
Didn't get it. Doro, you sober up real quick at the
Oh,
mention of being cooked up and eaten.
Ask around. Ask around. I've taken bites out of the select goblin.
So while they're having their banter, do I notice the proximity, if people are still around, or
People are slowly, painfully filtering out and making their way back to their homes. The paladins are packing up their gear, and putting their own things away as they.
before they leave, Little Flame will approach them,
Okay.
the paladins, and will say, "What is the best way to be in contact with you?"
You want to keep partying? Oh man!
It would be
If
nice
all
to
you
see
want to
from-
do is party, here's our number, and they just give you their number. Just
Okay.
they legitimately, all of them. You have 4 new numbers added to your phone almost immediately in an ecstatic manner,
Okay.
as they're like, "Fuck yeah,
The bro paladins.
Broadins."
I'm friends with paladins. That's great.
Always good to be friends with paladins, man.
Yes. Especially as a warlock.
Especially paladin bros.
Yeah.
Davos is gonna call up Piatica. Okay. So,
Yes.
morning. I am soaked in rum head to toe, but this is not my fault.
Don't come home.
Oh!
It was dumped on me.
I'm debating if it's I understand what you're saying, or I don't care, or both.
I would say both.
Do a high or low thing.
That's fine. You still allowed it to be dumped on you.
No, I didn't. They got me from behind, the sneaky bastard.
So you allowed someone to get you from behind. Without me being there?
I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. And you know what? Yes. That is exactly what happened. Deal with it. Because nonetheless, I still smell like alcohol, and I still...
For some reason, I feel like I just can't believe you.
Oh wow.
Oh, you'll believe me when I get home. Trust
hurt.
me.
I'm hurt. I'm really hurt. Hurry up home so I can clean your suit and put you in a dress again.
Oh.
Boy, I'm glad speaker's not on right now. I'm very glad I'm the only one that can hear that.
Aren't you lucky? And she hangs up.
Nevos looks over to the rest of them. Anybody want to swap lives for a night or two?
Doro raises his hand.
Doro.
You're too innocent. I'll spare you. I will take the bullet on this one.
Pioniko would changeling into a dragonborn and just sit at the edge of Doro's bed as he's sleeping and just
stare at him.
Just stare.
Stare. All right.
Doro would be so cool with it too. He'd just be sleeping.
As you guys make your way back home, taking the teleporter back, and heading back
by the
to
way,
the...
are we giving the lair clubs back?
Are you guys?
Yeah, we should stop off because we didn't use any of the rubber. We should just drop those off.
You're giving them all back?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're giving them. I'm keeping the flashbangs and the tear gas though.
Fair enough.
I'm returning the tear gas.
Okay.
Forget you guys. I'm keeping all this.
I'm gonna try my hand. I'm gonna try my hand at persuading anyone. I saved the town. Come on, man. Give me the sniper rifle. I've earned it.
Make a persuasion check.
Here we go. I'm gonna use the green die. It's been good to me all day. Come on, green die.
Can we assist?
No.
And my persuasion is okay. So 17 plus 2 is 19.
Not enough. By one.
Damn it.
By one.
God damn it! No. Green die, you've betrayed me.
You used up all its luck.
I just
70-something beers was too much for it to keep it up. I'm sorry, Green.
I don't know if that was a pun, but well played. I don't know if that was an innuendo, I think I should say.
I didn't even think of it as an innuendo, but okay, now I'm thinking of it as that.
I've done it again, haven't I?
Couldn't keep it up after 70 beers. I mean, that's quite natural. Don't feel bad,
Yeah.
fellows.
Little whiskey dick's pretty natural after 70-something beers. Most people can't stay standing after 70.
Oh
my gosh.
As you attempt, they just look at you and you save the town from a party. That's not gonna get you a gun. That's very strange. Very strange. As you guys make your way back. However, as you report in, you all do get 4,000 credits added to your accounts.
All right.
And each of you gets 1 free resurrection.
What?
Should you die?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's big.
I'm just gonna put it in my other possessions.
Yeah,
to
I'm
get
doing
for
that
a
too.
free res.
And there's
Yeah.
something of you to be resurrected.
Yeah, you have to
Not
exist still.
not a true resurrection, but a resurrection.
A resurrection, yeah.
As the disclaimer Wraith gives you is, while you do have a free resurrection, there is no guarantee that it is going to work and that your body will be able to that your spirit will be able to re-enter your body. That entirely depends on the ritual and those involved in it.
Okay.
But you all have one free resurrection. If you so choose, you can transfer this free resurrection to another individual. Though there does have to be something of them to resurrect. And with that, that's where we're going to end today's session. And yeah, okay. And that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Those of you who did, it has, as always, been a pleasure and a privilege to run these sessions. I hope you guys had some fun. And would have been interesting to see. I didn't even know what was going to happen if you guys lost that drinking contest. I had no plans as to what would happen for that.
Don't worry, Davos had a plan.
Davos had a plan. But with that, folks, thank you all for watching. Come catch us live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Legends of the Verse, Episode 2, starting then. Have a good night. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.